Hey, hey, hey. Hey guys, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, or whatever you guys are doing, man. Welcome aboard. How you guys doing today? I hope everybody is well. Wasn't gonna stream today, but had a long day, man. Had a dental appointment, had a game to go to, and I was like, I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm like, nah, I miss my airplanes, I miss my flying, I miss hanging out. And so I decided to do a little pop-up stream real quick, get some things going, get back to what we love, get back to our little addiction, which is flying airplanes. So here we are. Of course, I had to be in our one of our favorite airplanes, or the most favorite airplane is the Zibo 737. So how you guys doing? Hope all is good. What's going on, Ron B? Welcome aboard, man. Hey, Alan. Thanks for hitting me up on the Discord and asked me if I was going to stream, and so you kind of like influenced me to stream this evening, man. So hey, here I am, quick stream. Quick flight up to Atlanta we're going to be doing, and then from that we'll see where we go. It might do a second flight, I don't know yet. We'll see what's going on, but this is it. And also I'm rocking the split scimitars because I watched videos of the Max today on John Fly's Discord channel, and just seeing those split sims, man, made me like, oh, I gotta rock these on this flight. And they look a little bit different than this on the Max. So, hey, I'm loving it. I'm waiting for that airplane to come out so badly. I can't wait for it to come. So, anyway, that's what we're gonna be doing today. Let me get a screenshot there. Also, we are sitting in New Orleans. That's where we are. Let's give you an aerial shot of New Orleans, see what's going on and what it looks like. Hey, what's going on, HD Sim? What's good, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us yesterday on that group flight. Love your little call-in that you did for us, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, bro. Absolutely. I had you stop by there unexpectedly, and it was perfect. Worked out good. So anyway, welcome. Did you see John Fly's stream? Oh, absolutely. I saw the stream at a max. He had a pilot on with him too. I caught the first part with the pilot, and then I had to go. But more and more, man, that airplane is coming together. And I see why it's taken so long, because you're trying to perfect everything on the plane itself so that once it drops, it's going to be the plane. You know what I mean? No PMG DG around here. So anyway, that's it, man. Well, how you doing? Yeah, absolutely. Anytime is right, man. But welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Let's get this thing fired up in the meantime while we're here and getting going. Cold and dark airplane, so we just got to fire it up. We'll talk a little bit. My day was kind of long, man. Woke up early, had a dental appointment of all things. I couldn't tell the last time I had an appointment for the dentist other than like routine cleaning, and had to do that today. Gave me a little bit of drugs, and it's wearing off now, so I'm not too delirious anymore. Then I had to go to a game, check out my boys play, and they lost the game, of course, but it's all good. He's learning, he's getting better. And then drove about 100 miles today, believe it or not, from West Palm Beach all the way over to Belglade and back. That's where the game was today. So long day, man, but you know what? I got some energy left, and I want to stream for you guys and get some flying going on. I know some of you guys just have it running in the background, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I do the same thing too. Fall asleep to watching fly sim stuff, but it's all good. It's all good. So welcome, one and all. Good to see you guys as usual, and thanks for stopping by. I'm just gonna fire this thing up. I'm getting ahead of myself here, and I'm not in Atlanta. I'm in KMSY. Let's do this one more time. KMSY going to Atlanta. That's where I am. And of course, watching the Max stream today gave me more pep to fly this particular flight. So yeah, that's what it was. Let's see, clear that out, and we're gonna do it KMSY over to KATL. There we go. We got it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And we got our GPS route in, and the align needs to come on up here to get this thing going. Nav align and nav align. Good. Perfect. Oh yeah. Yeah, who needs a PMDG anyway? That's how I feel, man. Maybe I'm just salty, but they completely disrespect this community, in my opinion. I'm not saying that they have to bring their services here, but just the way they deal with the X-Plane community is like, hey, you know, we don't have enough people to buy our goods, so forget it. Or they drop that DC-3 and they never look back to say, hey, you know what, let's go back and talk to these guys and let them know what's going on. They're just like, yo, whatever. So who needs them? Once we get the Max and the 700, we're going to be all right. We already have Airbuses that they're working on. 7.4, as we all said, should be Zibo's next project. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Oh, check this out. You guys notice this? There's no EFB in the airplane. You're like, what? There's no EFB? No, there is EFB in this airplane. I just discovered this recently. You can pretty much click right here, boom, and hide it. Didn't see that. Saw somebody did that the other day. I was like, what? That's available? Yep, there it is. You can do that on that. Didn't know you could hide the EFB. Learned something new today. So there you have it. That's new. Alright, we are MSY Atlanta. Not even sure there's going to be ATC on when we get to Atlanta. Let me connect anyway. Delta 2806, and we are flying Delta. Connect. Plug in. Pref. Perfect. Alright, and here's our flight plan, and everything else is in here. Let me enter the flight plan real quick. We'll come back and do the fuel stuff. Alright, here we go. Easy flight plan also. Alan saying, joining with your little TOLIS. Yeah, go ahead, man. Jump on. No problem. Load up. KMSY, that's where I am. So let's load up, you know. Jermaine Smith, how you doing, man? Welcome aboard. Said you love my streams. Do you have a set schedule? No. Right now, Jermaine, I don't have a set schedule. In the future, I will have a set schedule. Right now, I just jump on when I can to fly. And as time goes by, I'll try to make one so you guys know exactly when I'm going to be streaming. You know what I mean? I don't want to commit to a schedule yet and realize that I can't do it. But I promise you this. It's going to be minimum 3 streams a week right now. I'm going to do at least a day with European flights in there. And we're going to do Sundays, we're going to do our group flights as long as we have people to fly. So that's what I can promise right now. But we're getting there, though. We're getting there, man. Don't worry about it. We will have that. Let's do the other Avid tab here while we're here. Let's bring that down here and let's fill out the flight plan. Good deal. But yeah. Well, welcome aboard, Jermaine. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Absolutely. Great to have you here. Let's go to the route page. MSY ATL. Let's go to second route page here. We're going to direct GCV. And GCV, we're going to Peyton, P-A-Y-T-N. Is that Peyton Manning? Is that named after him? I don't know. From Peyton to Shire, or yeah, Shire. S-H-Y-R-E. And from Shire, we're going to do the HOTS too. Never did that arrival in Atlanta. I guess because we were coming from the west instead of the east this time. Out of here, it's calling for runway 11, no SID. Atlanta arrival, calling for 27 right. It's probably going to be 27 left in the Hobbit 2. So Hobbit 2, 27 left. Is there a transition? Shire transition. And 27 right is called for, I'm going to say 27 left. Is there 27 left? No, let's... ILS 27 left. Perfect. Alright, execute that. Good to go. Flight plan is in. IRSs are taking a while to come up. 2 minutes. So we'll have that. No problem. Yeah, HD Sim. They dissed us, man. What's going on, Rambi? Welcome aboard, sir. Miguel Torres. Hey, how you doing, guy? Welcome. You are Delta 2808. I am Delta 2806. Nice. The Forgotten Passenger. How you doing? Good morning, sir. Good morning. How you doing, man? I know it's early for you. Has to be. Still recovering after yesterday's group flight, are we? I hope so. But here's some interesting videos up on the Discord that Saturn 28 put in. It's nice to watch, man. Good. Hey, 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 hey. First Officer Phil, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, man, we're just getting started here. All right, let's go over to our weight and fuel. Let's put that in. We have our flight plan in already. If you ever guys ever seen this page before, for those who haven't used SimBrief, it's pretty quick. Fuel planner. You have the trip fuel, which is 5,651 pounds. You have contingency of extra 15 minutes, that's at 1,300 pounds. You have an alternate to BNA, which is another 4,000 pounds. And you have reserve, which is 2.2. So your takeoff minimum is 13.5 plus a taxi fuel. So your total fuel is 14,031. So your flight only requires like 5,000 pounds of fuel. You're using 14,000 for contingencies and for alternates and stuff like that. So 14,031 on the fuel. So 14.3, enter that, it's good. And then the next part to look at here is going to be the passenger count, 153. Payload is 35.2. Make it a zero fuel rate of 127. 35.2. No, not that. 35.2. So 126.5, we said it's going to be 127. That's perfect. So weight and fuel is in. Let's kill the loading of the crew services and boarding stuff and get the passengers on here. And we can also do KMSY, which is going to be the airport we're using. Put that there and see where we are on the ground for now. There's no SID, so all we need is just the ground, so we're here. I've been in out of this airport a few times, and it's not nice. A nice city, nice airport to fly in and out of. It's very cool. Where are we taking off again? I just want to double check that and make sure. It's given us runway 11. Let's see, where's 11? Alright, so it's the long runway, 10,000 foot runway. So taxi is probably going to be echo all the way to the end. Alright, that's a good deal. Alright, so we got that. First, Forgotten Passenger said he's got a little bit of whiplash from that. Yeah, man, that was nice. That was absolutely nice. I enjoyed that group flight. Definitely did. Who saw John fly 737 MAX 8 beta stream? Yeah, I did. I did, man. So excited for that, bro. Absolutely. Can't stop talking about it. Really, really can't stop talking about it. It's good. Hey, what's going on? Tommy and Monroe, what's up, man? Excited for the X-Craft ERJ series, or are you not a fan? The ERJs I would fly, but the problem with the ERJ was that they were just not ready yet. So there's really nothing to get excited about it, just for me. You know what I mean? We need those little regional jets in X-planes, so when we're doing shorter flights, we can have them to use. So we need them. We definitely need those ERJs and stuff. Do like New York, Buffalo, 45-minute flights, 30-minute flights. Little small airports that are coming out. Vertical Simulations, the guy who designed scenery, he's doing a whole bunch of smaller airports other than the JFKs and the Fort Lauderdales and the Miamis and LAs and stuff like that. He's going a whole different route, and he's on Discord also. He hit me up a couple times with screenshots of the project he has coming up. And he's doing a whole bunch of little airports in the States, which is good. These are the little regional airports, and I like that. Because a lot of times we don't want to have to always fly into the big airports. I mean, the smaller ones are good enough. Where's this bus going? Who called for a bus? So yeah, once they updated the X-Craft ERJ series or bring them out, it's going to be nice, Tommy Monroe. It's going to be definitely nice to have and fly and watch. So that's good. The more the merrier we have for X-Plane to use. It's going to be good. Yeah, for Forgotten Passengers, we're definitely looking forward to the new next group flight, I should say. We definitely look forward to that. Let's close up the cargo doors. Can close that up. Here they go. They're closing up. Awesome. There goes the catering. And the fuel stuff is gone. Hide all of those bad boys. Good deal. And let's come back and finish setting up the airplane. Let's look at the plan real quick. See where we're going from here. So we're going to get direct vectors to GCV. Or we're going to actually vector ourselves to GCV from the airport. And then once we hit GCV, we're going to head north to Payton, Shire, I should say. Is that a discon? Hold on a sec. Alright, so GCV to Shine, Payton, Frodo, Bilbo, and then Baggins, Smog, Hobbit, Hensel, Egale, downwind, and come back and land on our runway. You know what? I just realized that that particular star into Atlanta is based off of Lord of the Rings. So this is pretty cool. They have one that's based off of the Star Wars series. It's called the Sith 2, and this one looks like it's based off of the Lord of the Rings series. So these names are Frodo, Bilbo, Baggins, Smog, Hobbit, Ansel, are all our characters in Lord of the Rings. So there you go. Fun fact. Fun fact. All right, let's bring up the APU. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. We don't have anything. We got to start this APU up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good deal. Perfect. All right, we didn't lose anything. That's good. All right, where are we at? APU is firing. That's good. We need to make some announcements. Oh yeah.
Folks from the cockpit, I'd like to welcome you on board. We're ready up front. Everybody's closed up outside. We're just waiting to get some of our performance numbers and the clearance from air traffic control, and we should be underway. It's our pleasure having you on board with us today. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Should be underway here shortly. Thanks for flying with Delta Zach.
First Officer Phil, you're saying that should you invest in the F757 or Ultra Weather XP? 757, without a doubt. The Ultra Weather XP is not worth more than what the 757 is worth as far as enjoyment in the sim. There's other weather add-ons or free weather add-ons that you can use, but I would say get the 757 if you don't have it. You know, I got the 76, so that was cool, but the 75 is a good add-on for you. Hey Cole Carey, what's going on, man? What's going on? Welcome. T-Storm, yo. How you doing, T-Storm? How's everything going today? I hope your day went well, man. Good to see you. Yeah, we're all getting set up to get out of here. All right, APU is good. That's good. Let's turn our APU bleed. Packs can come on. And what was our cruise altitude that we filed today? Let's see. We filed for 350 on a 1-hour flight. That'll work. Yeah, 350. Let's put that in. 350 is good. Good to go. Yeah, kind of a quiet. Today's what, Monday? Yeah, quiet Monday. Not many people streaming at all. So you know that's one of the reasons why I decided to jump on also. You know, and give you guys a little bit of entertainment. You're ready to head out, Alan? Damn, you're quick now with that Airbus, man. Nice. Can some of you come stop by DSM in 5 minutes? DSM, missing that. But anyway, what's going on, Pumpkinator? Welcome aboard. Oh, you're controlling. Ah, I see. Say so earlier, man. Good to know, T-Storm. What's going on, Flying HUD? Welcome aboard, sir. Welcome. Glad to have you here. We're going to be heading out here. There's Alan right there. He's Delta 2808, and he's ready to go. One more thing that I need to look at here for the cabin preparedness is altitude, APU, everything is running, flight plan is set. Yeah, we can call for pushback. I think we're good. Get a better pushback here and request a pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Which way are you pushing? I think it's a long push here. I think we're going to be pushing nose right. I think that's what it is.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Let's see, Avatab Airport. Yeah, nose right. Perfect. So we got a taxi straight ahead. left and echo all the way down to the end. Alright, so we got that good. And while that's coming up, let's turn on the fasten seatbelt sign. Turn on the fuel pumps. And window heat should have been on already, but it's all good.
The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please recheck the security of your seatbelt.
Good deal. And once the tug comes up, we can actually close the door. And that's the last door. Good. And let's talk 2200 TARA. And let's turn on the anti-collision. Good, good, good. We're set, man.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Go ahead and connect.
Flight attendants, prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and all calls.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My GPU is still connected, aren't you?
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Good deal.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the welcome on board.
Turn it up. Open that there a little bit.
To your seats, we kindly ask that you please
Alright, we are set to go. Hey Alberto, what's going on, Mr. Delgadillo? Good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Good, good, good. What's cracking with you two, man? Alright, Alan, you're pushing back, I'm pushing back also.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Forgotten Pastor says might be late but loading up. What was the route? MSY. KMSY. Kilo Mike Sierra Yankee to Atlanta. That's where we're going. We'll kind of slow down the taxi here and wait for you, forgotten passengers. No problem. Quentin Baker, how you doing, man? You landing in Atlanta? Busiest airport running right now? Oh yes, absolutely I am. What does Vatsim look like? And let's release the parking brake.
Note that if you will be working on a laptop computer or enjoying any other larger electronic devices, they must be stowed either in a bag.
Alright,
Starting
parking.
pushback, and you may start engines.
Yeah, speaking of Vatsim, I didn't know Atlanta was that busy. Fantastic. Learned about a little add-on yesterday called Little Nav Map, and it's amazing what it can do. Haven't played around with it yet, but I got it. Alright, Atlanta's got Jackson Center's here.
Before we can move the aircraft, all
3 arrivals. Alright, nothing much. We're good.
Your tray table can carry an item.
Alright, let's go ahead and start up the engines. Let's turn off left pack, right pack. We got bleed pressure, cross beacon, come on, that's good. And start up engine number 2. Watch for start valve is open and we got pressure there, so we're gonna be good. We're gonna be alright. And wait for like 22% and 2, and then give it some juice. There we go. Feels good. Fuel is in. Oh yeah. And wait for starter to cut out right here. Starter's cut out. And let's go to number 1. Start valve, and N2 is rotating. Good deal. T-Storm says rip the floating Delta. You know what? I didn't even check my ATIS. Bad pilot. Give it some juice. Make sure we don't have any hot starts. And there it is, spinning over. Let me check current conditions. Altimeter is 13034. Let's put that in here. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back with you.
Please note some electronic devices may not be used in flight at any time.
One moment here.
You'll find additional information regarding electronic devices in the in-flight information section of Sky Magazine. This plane features Wi-Fi, and internet access will be available while we're above 10,000 feet. If you're seated at an emergency exit, please review the responsibilities for emergency exit seating on the back of the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket. Are you willing any?
Alright, let's see how our progress is in the starting. Alright, there's Alan right there. Pushback is almost done. We got 2 good engines. 1, 2. Yaw damper, pitot heat, and electric pumps can come on. APU bleed off. Put that bleed on there. Good deal.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Park brake set, and we have the altitude in there. Awesome. Let's go continuous. Turn off the APU and set up the glare shield here. Flight director's on. We can't do LNAV and VNAV. We need to do heading select here. And runway 22. So let's set our heading to 22. Then we'll vector ourselves. Perfect. RTO. And once that comes down, we'll do flap 5 and check our flaps and stuff. Let's see. 757 version 2 first officer fill. Yes, that's the one you want to go with, man. That's definitely one.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Why that Delta looks in the air? Yes, it is in the air. He's got to check his altimeter. That's Vatsim at his best, right? That's it. Oh yeah, Flying HUD, thanks a lot, man. You're best first officer right now. You said I forgot about the V-speeds on this thing. Without that, we're going to have issues. No wonder I can't set it. There you go, init ref. Grossway can come on. Reserves is 2.0, as I said before. Flat altitude we filed, as I said, was what? So costing this is 7, and altitude that we filed was 350. So that's 7. Sorry, 350. And 7 on the cost index. No wonder it was so easy to set up the airplane today. And the average wind is 256 at 83. This is the reason why you have 2 people do this in real life, just in case one screws up. Just in case. Alright, good deal. Execute that and select that. We can derate it. A long runway we have. 11,000 foot runway. 5 CG is 4.73. That's good. And 36, 37, 46. There we go. 46 plus 15, 56, 61. Yeah, fairly light. We got nobody over here. Alright, so we can put on our taxi lights, do our flight control check real quick. Left, back, and right, down, rudder right, rudder left. Good to go. Let's do this. There we go. And we can go flap 5. How's your flaps?
Now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information.
3034 is the altimeter, definitely. That's what it is. Alright, so we're going to taxi down Charlie all the way. There is no payware airport for Mississippi right now. Not Mississippi, for New Orleans. There's no payware airport at all. I looked, couldn't find one. I got Ortho down here, which looks nice, but no payware, man. So we just gotta stay with this right here, and we're gonna taxi all the way down to the end here. So it's a full length taxi for us today. But we got this. All right, we can turn on the steering the weather in the area. Weather radar over here. Terrain radar can come on over there. And it should be flat land. It shouldn't be anything as far as terrain is concerned. And let's make this left on Charlie taxiway. Nothing coming there. Sorry, Echo taxiway. And let's make this left turn. Good deal. Luis Miguel, you said plane underground. So Alan, I can see him, but he can't see me. Yes, that's what it is. That's Vatsim at his finest right there. That's what it is, man. So it should be a straight-in taxi. Maybe if one of us disconnects and reconnects, we'll be all on the same level. But that's what's going to be. Can't wait for that max. When that max comes out, it's going to be the best. American 1194 is on. Cool. See him over there. Sitting at the gate. There he is. That's the American right there. 119 a hotel. Yep, taxi. Alright, so recall check. That's good. That means everything is configured for takeoff. Taxi light is on. We'll give him the warning sign here shortly. Come down. So nice. What happens if you forget to click something, or if you move out before tower says so? Oh, you get in trouble, man. You get in trouble. I guess me and Alan has a different airport scenery, or I have terrain follow contours on and he doesn't. Sometimes that's what causes the height difference with the airplanes. But if there's tower on and you violate it, well, in the real world, you get a special number to call, which is the FAA. And they can fine you or suspend you. In Vatsim world, if we do that, they can disconnect us from the network, and they can even ban us too. So we can't fly online. So that's what would happen, Quentin, if you do something that you're not supposed to do in the real world or in the sim. There are consequences, my friend. There are always consequences. This is what it is, though. Alright, so it looks like our departure is going to be fly a runway heading and then make a left turn to the first waypoint, which is GCV. Yeah, that's what it should be. Almost at the end of this taxiway here. One more drive-by. Quentin, there are real people in the tower in the real world, and in the flight simulation world, there are real guys behind computers like myself that are making sure that we follow all the instructions that they give us. So it's like a cooperation between us and them. But yeah, they do give you instructions, and you can get yelled at. They will yell at you if you do something wrong. Ask me how I know. I've been yelled at before. So yeah, just like you have a whole bunch of us doing simming on the airplanes, there's a whole bunch of guys doing the air traffic control. And they love it just as much. Yeah, Alan, it is a long taxi, man. Looks like it's going up a hill too. Or is the taxiway broken? Oh yes, it's broken. Oh crap. Alright, so we're not going to use the entire length of taxiway here. And the reason is because we're going to do alpha. Because the scenery is broken. Look at that. We're going to have to climb a hill and go up. Let's sit these people down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking off in just a few minutes. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure.
Right here, look at that. Oh boy, let me slow down here.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Boom. There you go. Yep. Yep. Forget you guys saw that. That's just the scenery have a problem, so I gotta make sure that when we're crossing that, we don't have a problem. Alright, Alan, go ahead, man. Look at this. This line right here is messed up. Alright, whenever you're ready, Alan, it's all yours, man. All yours. Flight time today was what? 60 minutes? Okay, cool. Go ahead, Alan, whenever you're ready. All forgotten passengers pushing back. Okay, perfect. I see you're American. Cool. Jay Johnson, what's going on? Welcome aboard. Yep, Jay's answering all your questions here for you. So, it's pretty cool. Yeah, Alan, you can go. Go ahead, man. And there he goes. Oh, I'm going to have to run off this thing also. Jeez, it's not good. Look at the ground, man. It's broken. It's irrevocably broken, as they say. As soon as he goes, I'll line up and wait. He's getting that Airbus race, flying the TOLUS right now. Yeah, Keith, what's going on, man? I am using the Thrustmaster set. Let me arm the auto brakes there too. This is the Thrustmaster throttle quadrant, rudder pedals, and the joystick. It's good. I love this thing. I absolutely love this thing, sir. Let's take my time off this stupid hill here. Oh, I can feel it already. Boom, there he goes. Crazy. X-plane contours. Alright, there he goes. Oof. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and line up and wait. Catch us, take off, no traffic. We're squawking TARA. Recall was already checked. Auto brake checked. Throttle set. We're good to go. And there he goes. I give him a good little headspace here. Stop right here. Good. And there he goes. Oh, nice. Straight up. That little TOLUS bird. Here's the Forgotten Passengers coming here with his American 119 Hotel. Nice. Sweet. Alright, let's do our takeoff checklist real quick. We could start the clock number 1. Config flap check, flap set green, stab trim set, takeoff briefing was reviewed, cabin is secure, MCP set, TRA is on, strobe and landing lights are on. We are good to go. Alright, let's get it up to 40%. And 1 speed. Throttle set.
80 knots.
80 knots checked.
V1, rotate
V1. And nose can come up.
Oh, positive brake.
Don't think.
Gear up.
Don't think.
Oh, I'm not sinking, trust me. There's Alan right here. Alan is right there taking off. We're good. He might be going the wrong way. Oh, look at the scenery. That's so pretty. Pretty. Wow. You can see the highway down there. Alright, let's pay attention to flying the airplane. And we're going to make a left turn, get the nose down. Let's go direct CGV. There it is. That's the left turn to CGV. Wow. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, let's go flap 1. And let's go flap up. Wow. Looked so good over Mississippi. I'm sorry, Louisiana. I keep saying Mississippi. Oh, you know what? We need to go LNAV and VNAV. There it is. So we're going to follow that for guidance. And we are heading north. And flap can come up clean. Alright, and let's adjust our altitude. Let's go up to 12,000. We're still hand flying it, by the way. And let's get the nose down and get some speed into this thing. Alright, let's level change it. Alright, and we can bring on the autopilot. That's good. Autopilot's on. Direct GCV. And heading north. You can see somebody behind me right there. Nice. Look how pretty that looks. It's a big golf course down there. Seriously, that's huge, man. Nice. Jay Johnson, you slowly get more ortho starting out with the West Coast. That's exactly what I did. West Coast first, and then work my way back east, cover all the airport areas first, and I'll fill in the rest of the country later on. Definitely. That's how I do it, my friend. Should be a nice scene out here, yeah. Here it is. Alright. Let's pay attention. Coming up on 9, coming up in 10,000. Let's start turning off all these lights here. Go back to auto. Overhead is good. Let's make sure pressurization is climbing. Yes, it is. It's a good deal. Anti-collision we didn't turn on. We should have. It's on now. And let's go ahead and turn off the auto brake and stow the gear handle. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruising altitude, I'd like to extend a special thank you to each of you, and a welcome back to our SkyMall members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience
35,000 plus 3 outside. Don't need anti-ice right now. We're good.
Please remember to use caution if opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff. We've now reached an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices. And a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine as a seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, you'll get our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and all-day
Alright,
goodies.
go to VNAV. We're up 10,000. Let it climb and speed up. Good deal.
And Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin. A complete listing of available beverages, as well as our fresh eats items can be found in the menus in your seat pocket. Please be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and snacks. However, you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card to save 15% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases. For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal entertainment system. On it, you can view a selection of complimentary as well as on-demand TV shows, movies, and music. You'll find at this screen
It's a long announcement.
a light tap at your fingertip. Feel free to use your own headsets. Otherwise,
Alright,
if
the
you
day I
prefer
figure out how to get rid of all this haze in
Delta
X-Men, I'll be happy, man. I'll
for this
definitely be
and
happy.
future Delta flights.
Yeah, Tolus does climb fast because it's light. That's why. Jay Johnson is given a lesson on the different ATCs with Pilot Edge versus Vatsim, and he's absolutely correct. Vatsim is Pilot Edge is top class, and I will be going back over to Pilot Edge shortly again. I haven't been on there for a while, but I'm going to go back over to Pilot Edge shortly. Keith, you're saying, if by chance, can you give any help about using stick to change views? And one last thing, thrust reversers. Thanks, Keith. Oh, okay. The view is actually pretty simple. It's not even the stick. The view is pretty much, you set it anywhere you want. Like, for instance, let me go ahead and set it here. Let me do this view, for instance. Let's say I want this view here, right? Find the view that I want, leave it right there, and I hold down Control and press any number on the number pad. So just hold down Control, press numpad 9. That view is saved. So if I come back to my main view and I hit 9, it goes right back there. That's it. So for me, this view is 0, that's 1, that's 4, that's view 7, that's view 3, 6, and back to view 9 right there. That's my view 2. View 8 is cockpit, and view 5 is cabin. So that's how I can jump back and forth with all my views, because find the view that you want and then hold on control and hit the number keypad. Now, when I save those views, I can now go to my joystick that has all the buttons on it and map those over to the joystick, because I know what position they're saved in. So you can go ahead and click those buttons on your joystick in the configuration setup, and you just lock those views into your joysticks. You can just don't have to press the number pad anymore, press the joystick, and that's how you save your views. Landing on 27 left, Alan. Hold on a second, let me just take a look in Atlanta and see which one we're doing. KATL. Airport info. It's gonna be 27 left, yes sir. 27 left we're landing on. It's the left side. Oh, here comes the breakout. And so that's how I configure the views. Then thrust reversers, there's a knob on the thrust master throttle quadrant. It's like a rotating knob that I use my thumb to just roll it back. That will open up the thrust reversers and give it power. So that's how I do it. I mean, you can configure these buttons any way you want, but that's the one that I use. And by the way, this is an Active Sky release candidate 2 that we're running right now. So this is Active Sky 2 that we're running, release candidate part number 2. So that means they're perfecting it and they're almost done with setting it up and releasing it. But love these clouds. One more important thing that I noticed today also when I was downloading the Active Sky that I never talk about, there are two kinds of cloud textures. There's performance clouds, and there's high performance clouds, and there's high definition clouds, right? I'm running the high performance clouds. Performance means that it doesn't take up as much FPS frames, so you don't lose as much frames with the performance clouds. The high definition clouds, it kills your frames. However, after reading the instructions on it, I would say that the performance clouds I like, because their description was that the performance clouds are not as sharp. They're more, how should I say, you could see it, it's not sharp. The other clouds are sharp, well-defined clouds. But I find that I don't like the sharp, well-defined clouds, because in the real world, clouds are not sharp. They are puffy and have edges to them. I love how these clouds look. It's just a personal preference. Plus it's saving me on frames also. Yeah, I mean, these clouds just blend in nice. The sharper clouds, like on P3D for Active Sky, they're too sharp. It looks cartoony, in my estimation. So if you get Active Sky, play around with the clouds and see what you like. But I prefer the performance ones versus the high definition ones. So that's what we're looking at. But yeah, this is the beta, the release candidate 2, absolutely, and this is nice. Hey Keith, no problem, man. No problem. I'm glad to help, and ask away any questions you have. Any questions you have, answered for you. You guys are talking about the 7.3. There are actually going to be 4 737s. It's going to be the 700 that Zibo is working on, the 800 which we're flying now, the 900 Ultimate, and the Max. It's going to be four airplanes coming out of these guys. Total of 4, which is completely awesome in my book. The 700, I've seen the guy on Twitch stream it, Cloudy Box 737. It's basically a same airplane, except it's shorter airplane. So 900 is longer, 700 is shorter, and this is the 800 NG and the Max. So that's what you're gonna get. Oh yeah. Alright, so we're breaking out the clouds here. Ooh, there's Alan right here, Delta 2806 in my upper left corner. He's probably flying beside me. Shit, Alan, really? Where are you? See if I can see you from the airplane. I just picked him up a while ago. Where is he? Somewhere here. Maybe he's on the other side. He's trying to do formation flying. I don't see him. I just saw him a while ago. He's probably a little bit off to me. I'll look at my I'll take a look at the radar and see if I see him there. What stick do you recommend for X-Plane, Luis? If you're just starting out, I had the Logitech 3D Pro for ever since I got X-Plane. I flew with the mouse maybe like for one day and realized, yeah, this is not going to work. So I got the Logitech 3D Pro, and I've had it up until a month ago or so when I bought the Thrustmaster. The reason why the Logitech is nice, it's a beginner stick. It's only 35 bucks. It gets you the stick itself, it gets you a twist grip so you can do the rudder pedals with that. It also gets you a little throttle lever that you can have for throttle. So you'll have your throttle, your yaw, and your stick all in one for 35 bucks. Like quick pickup at Best Buy. You don't have to order it online. Go to Best Buy and pick it up, or any electronics store. When you're ready to upgrade, or if you want to go straight to a good setup, which is next best in price in my opinion, is the Thrustmaster set that I did the review of. It's on the YouTube channel. That set is pretty good because, hold on a second, let's do this real quick. Air condition pack set, engine start switches are off, landing gear up and off, auto brakes off, up no lights, altimeter is good. Yeah, that Thrustmaster that I have now, the T1600M, it's got the stick. The stick is ambidextrous, so it's left hand or right hand. It comes set up for right hand, but you can take off the pieces, swap it over, and it now becomes a left hand stick. And because I always fly captain, I'm flying a left hand stick, not right hand, because the throttle is in my right hand. So you have an option to set it up the way you want to set it up. And the whole set can run you between 150 or 180 US. It depends on who you buy it for, when they have sale or not. But it has a separate rudder with toe brakes, which is awesome to have. So not just a rudder pedal only, it's got toe brakes on it too. It's got the stick itself with 3, 6, 9, 12 buttons on this base, plus another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons on the stick itself. So there's like a
How's it go?
you have the trigger for the ATC, you have autopilot disconnect, you have a pan hat, you can pan around left and right like that. I don't use that really. Up and down, left and right, you can go with it. And then the throttle itself's got like 12 or 13 buttons on it. I mean, all kinds of switches you can customize the way. And that's the Thrustmaster 1600M that I use. Or you can go for the big boy Thrustmaster, which is like way more expensive just as a stick alone. There's a bunch of rudder pedals out there that are very good but very pricey. Like one rudder pedal alone is like $250. It's called a Crossman, which is good, but not for what I do. That's cool. Edu Vikaya, yeah, this is Active Sky. This is Active Sky, the release candidate 2 I'm using. Yeah, that is Active Sky you're looking at. It is pretty nice. Those clouds are nice in my opinion. I'm running the performance clouds at Active Sky. It's pretty nice. So the stick that I recommend is what you can afford at the time, man. But do definitely get a stick. The reason why I didn't get a yoke is because I fly both Airbus, and it wouldn't feel good to fly Airbus with a yoke. That's why.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt lights off. You're free to move about. Once you are seated, we recommend you keep your belts fastened. Thank you.
All right, we're cruising. Let's get the seatbelt sign off.
You can navigate a little closer. Meanwhile, please sit back, relax, enjoy the trip with us.
Good deal. All right, perfect. So yeah, any stick that you can afford, man, is what I would recommend. But those are the first two. Basic is the Logitech 3D Pro, Logitech 3D Pro or the Thrustmaster T1600M flight kit, which is good. Get rid of the haze. Yep, absolutely. There's a Lua script called Set Fog Be Gone that comes with Fly with Lua. Find it in the scripts folder and it pretty much does away. You know what? I've been looking. Thank you so much, Jay Johnson. Appreciate that. I had another haze thing that didn't work, and I got rid of it. But this one is called Set Fog Be Gone. Hold on. Set Fog Be Gone. Explain. Let me look it up. I'm gonna drop that in here. Fog Be Gone. Explain rendering options. Fog Be Gone. How to. Hold on. Let's see. Because I've tried a couple of them and it never removed the haze at all. Water fix, default, fog control. No. I'm trying to find it here. If you have a link. And it's definitely called Set Fog Be Gone. Let me type that again. Set underscore fog underscore be gone. Let me search that. Or maybe it's just one word. No. But I'm gonna look that up. I need to get that. Absolutely. I hate the haze in Explain. It's maddening to see it because it's not there all the time. It's only when you're at certain altitudes it comes in. It's in the scripts disable folder. Okay, got you. Talk about scripts. I did disable some scripts here yesterday. Now they're re-enabled. They're good. All right, cool beans. Keith says you paid $170 on Amazon just last week for what? The Thrustmaster set? Yeah, that would be a decent price for it, Keith. That would be. No problem, Luis. Anytime. Go look at the Vatsim map. Okay. Looking at it. Oh, Jesus. 3 of us are flying like in a crew here. Yeah, I see you're off to my left there, Alan. Let me see if I can pick you up on TCAS. No, you're probably too far out for me to pick you up on TCAS. I don't see you. But we're flying like 3 fighter jets. The forgotten passengers is behind me and you are somewhere off to my left over there. I did pick you up earlier. I don't see you anymore. Let's see if I pick you up. You're somewhere out here. You better pray that there's no ATC on in Atlanta, man. They're gonna have our lunch today. You're watching NBA while flying this plane. We got it in flight entertainment, right? Nice, nice. Do you have Fly with Lua installed? Yeah, definitely, Jay Johnson. I do have Fly with Lua installed. Absolutely. That's like a must to fly Explain. If you do, you should already have a Set Fog Be Gone script in the scripts folder disabled. Let's do that. Let's go Fly with Lua. Oh, look at that. As soon as I come up here, the damn haze is gone. See, now I can see the ground. But let's look for it anyway. Fly with Lua. Oh, it's probably in. Oh, you're saying it's already in the disabled folder. So when this flight is over, I'll go ahead and re-enable it. Fly with Lua macros. All scripts, debug, stop Lua engine. Yeah, I won't mess with it now. ATC. All right, so I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look for it, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I need that absolutely. Yeah, Keith. All right, you have the D16000M. Perfect. Oh, ATC just came on for where? Atlanta? Oh, yes, they did. Atlanta Tower is on. Atlanta ATIS is on. Nice. Full name set is Set Fog Be Gone using the FFI.lua. Need to drag it into the scripts folder. Alright, give me 2 seconds, guys. I want to pull that up right now and see if I find that in the airplane here. So I won't forget it. Explain 11. Fly with Lua. Resource plugin. Fly with Lua. disabled scripts. Scroll down. There's a bunch of disabled scripts in here. Oh my god. I'm looking at a whole bunch of them. Now, I don't have set Fogby going in here. Interesting. I'll look through it. I have a whole bunch of Lewis scripts in this right here. I'll go through autopilot, ATC call, data ref, debug, test window, graphics, instrument, QNH, manual, show gear, show pilot's head, simple trim, smooth example. Yeah, I'm gonna go through and look for that, but I appreciate that. I see. I'm gonna drop that over. Alright, good. The top of the descent is coming up. It's in about 90 miles from now. Yep, 104 miles, 2154, so we're going to be descending in about 10 minutes. We need to get to ATIS for Atlanta, 12555. Let's pull that in here.
Visual approach runway 265 on initial count. Visual approach runway 37 Visual approach runway 28.
Foxtrot.
Atlanta International Airport ATIS information Foxtrot. 01520.
3037.
3035. Visibility 10. 14,000 broken. 20,000 broken. 25,000 broken. Temperature 12. 2.94. Temperature 3037.
Alright, we got them. That's good.
Visual approach is in use. Visual approach runway 265. 27 left 8. Visual approach runway 28 arrives on initial contact. Simultaneous has information to use.
I don't know what was going on there. I had two ATIS going in the same time. Anyway, it's 27 left. That's what we set up and assigned for. Let's run that out real quick. Init ref, flap 30, 144s are going to be landing. The ILS for 27 left is 108.5, 275, 108.5. And of course is 275. Good deal. Alright, that's it. Let me bring up the charts here for Atlanta. We already got the runway. 27 left is going to be the last one here. So
alright, exit right, November Tango, shorter than left.
And we're going to turn around and land there. Let's reduce ATC just a tad. That's good. And the approach we're using for Atlanta was what? Arrival was Hobbit 2. That's got all the names of the damn hobbits, man. Lord of the Rings. Smog, Hobbit, Enzel. And we started out right here at Payton, Shire, Frodo, our Cubians. So Baggins is above 240. That's going to be our initial altitude to descend to. And then our ILS is going to be 27 left. Sweet. And 27 left. We have Silver, Rom, CJ, Grumpy, and Depot. Intercept by 7,000, 6,000 feet. Land altitude is 985. And it's going to be 200 feet. Okay. 108.5, 275. Alright, we're good there. Alright, we got it covered. That's our approach briefing. We're going to do auto brake 2 on this approach and landing. And we got the ILS frequency tuned in. Let's put in the land altitude, which is 1,000 feet basically. That's good. That's for pressurization sake. So we will say that descent checklist is complete. Descent checklist says pressurization, land altitude, good. Anti-ice not needed. Approach briefing discuss, and speed bugs is already set. Good, good, good. And the winds in Atlanta. You know what? I don't remember what it was. Let me just run it real quick and see what the winds are.
Ground control, taxiway, and runway. You find your effect on landmarks wrong. Upon receipt of APC, will be on the walk of taxiway and runway.
Alright, so the wind is 5 knots, so we can do +5 is already there. That's good. That's all we need to know. We're good. We're good to go. We are good to go. Good. Jay Johnson, thank you. I just see what you said there. Alan said Atlanta. Ooh. Time to go offline. Don't like typing. You need to update Fly with Lua. I just updated recently. Okay. I'm gonna update my Fly with Lua. Absolutely, man. Appreciate that. That's some valuable information there. Love that. So it's not in the Forgotten Passengers Lua. So we gotta update our Lua script in order to get that new script. It was in your disabled script by default, you said, when you updated it. Alright, that's nice. Yes, set fog begone is in the new Lua 2.712. Alright, so we'll do that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. You know what? I wonder if I could download that Lua script in the meantime. Fly with Lua for X-Plane 11. There we go. It says Fly with Lua next generation X-Plane 11 2.713. So there's 1.3 out. Okay. And we can download that. Going forward, NG would only be develop Fly with Lua version, support general community. Okay, good deal. We download that Lua file right now. And then the install of this is what? Just a simple drag and drop. And let me look in that folder, disabled scripts folder, see if it's in there. And it's called set fog begone using FFI. Perfect, it's there. Alright, no problem. Sweet. I'm gonna drag and drop that after this flight is over and test it out on the other flight. Do I have to restart my sim or just restart Lua if the sim is running? Let's try and see. If the sim crashes, then so be it. But I'm gonna try it when we get on the ground. Absolutely gonna try that. Yes, sir. Yeah. Once we get on the ground, I'll do an experiment. I'll drop in the new Lua script. I'll reload the Lua and see if that works. Maybe it will kill us, maybe. Worst case scenario, we have to reload the sim itself. Worst case. You guys ever noticed that if you look through these engines, you can actually see through it? Like, no joke, you can see through it and see exactly what goes behind. That's how detailed this sim is. You look right through the engines, from behind or in front of the engines, you can do the same thing. That's why I love this sim. You could literally look through the damn thing. Look at that. See the fan blade spinning. I don't think any other sim does that, man. I think we are in our league of our own here. So sweet. Alright. Should be descending in 40 miles, 39 miles. You might need the updated Lua, so I would just drag it in the new Lua plugin. Save your current Lua scripts and drag them into the new Lua scripts folder. Aha. Something that we could do right now while we're flying. Shouldn't upset the sim, I don't think. Hopefully not. And let's look there, make sure this is the right one. I have two folders open. Alright, set fog. So that's the new Lua folder that I have open. And this is the old one over here. And let's look at the scripts that I have there. It's so easy to manipulate X-Plane, man. Oh man, I got a whole bunch of scripts that I have active right now in Fly with Lua. I didn't realize how much scripts that I have. I have a total of, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 scripts I have. Wow. I have 3J cabin sound, which is the cabin announcements here.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we're just about to begin our descent, and I will be turning on the seatbelt sign
So that's
shortly.
one script
So
that I
please
have.
return to your seats as soon as you can. Thank you.
Then I have a flight factor V-speed call out. I have flight factor V-speed sounds. So one's sounds, one's call out. Interesting. I have two of those. Gotta look at that. I don't know why I have two. I got the IXEG cabin crew sounds. I got the IXEG V-speed sounds. Got XP realistic. I got a V-speed setup for the Challenger 300. You guys might want that. Forgotten passengers, you might want that. There's a script for the V-speeds. I will set the V-speed automatically for you for the Challenger. I have a landing rate plugin. I have a light script. I got a Tolless V-speed script again, and I have another one. Interesting. I got a bunch of these things. Let me do this and copy these over here. Those are copying over. Awesome. Alright, top of the descent is coming up. Make sure I have LNAV and VNAV armed. So we're doing in-flight surgery here, folks. That's what's going on right now. That's almost done. The computer's screaming with this copying. Ooh, I'm missing some ortho out here. Look at that. Ortho is missing. Atlanta Tower is on. Jacksonville Center. Atlanta ATIS. Okay, we don't have center, we just have tower. Sweet. Yeah, you're gonna have to vector yourself behind the forgotten pilot, Alan. You're out of sequence of everybody else. Alright, LNAV and VNAV is set. Let's reset to 24240 here. And the airplane will start its descent slowly on its own. That's good. Alright, all my Lua scripts have been copied over, so I'm just going to move out the old folder and put in a new folder once we land. That should do it. Nice. Let's bring that back. Nothing on the terrain radar. Weather radar looks good also. That's fine. Alright, we're good. Jay Johnson said, but you can test it without updating fly with Luminotes, yeah. Oh, you were saying just drag over the no haze to the old Lua? No, I want to update the entire Lua, man. Since it has more stuff in it, plus it's updated. But I'm gonna save the old Lua script with all folder with all the scripts in there. Might get better performance if I disable some scripts. Yeah, it's not a lot of scripts. It's just some small ones. My performance is good, and looks like our descent has started. Needs a little bit of drag here. Yeah, it's calling for a little drag. Let's do that. Let's also speak to these PAX injures.
Good afternoon, folks, from the cockpit. Starting a slow descent at this time. We would like to ask you to return to your seats, fasten up your seatbelts for the duration of the flight. Been a pleasure having you on board with us. Thanks for flying with Delta today. I can fly a test. Go ahead and prepare the cab for our arrival, please.
You think it's going to be hurting performance? Most of those scripts that I have? No, these are just like V-speed scripts to just put in V-speed call out for some of the airplanes that I have. So I don't know. Shouldn't hurt performance. Yeah, performance is pretty decent right now.
For any compass glasses or other articles you wish to discard, kindly hand these items to the flight attendants as they make their way through the aisle.
Let me see how much frames I'm getting right now. Give me a sec here. If I go to home, configure, which one of these has show FPS on? So I'm getting like 40 frames average. It's not bad for streaming and flying at the same time. It's not bad. So I'll take the hit for what those things give to me. I don't mind the hit at all. Alright, here we go. We are on it, on it, on it. But this haze got to go, man. This haze is like, it's so disgusting. I'm surprised X-Plane haven't addressed that yet with all these betas coming out. I did update the beta also in X-Plane to the latest beta. Somebody said it was stable enough to update, so I did it. Oh, aren't going to Earth Performance. Okay, no problem. I see you, man. Thanks. Alright, we got about 20 minutes to go here. We did do our descent checklist. Recall was good. And we should be good there. VNAV was at like 2,600 feet per minute. Let me check active sky and recheck this weather in Atlanta here. Alright, Atlanta weather, just to go over it one more time. Winds are 3405 knots, 10 mile visibility, broken 1400, broken 20,000, broken 25,000. Altimeter 3037. Alright, we're good. Bottom altitude for these clouds are, as I say, 14,000. Yeah, we're good to go. Alright, let's keep the descent going. The other waypoint is going to be 12,000 at Ensel. Let's come down to 12. Good there. And I know I have some drag in. We're going that fast. Now we're good. It's funny because the real drag, this is as far as you can go in flight with it. And we shouldn't be going all the way up here with it. That should be the extent of it. Which a lot of the real world pilots say it's like useless. The drag is useless to this airplane. The airplane is slippery in itself. Alright, come back there. Good to go. Forgotten Passenger says if it was stable enough, it would be released. I got you, man. I see what you're saying. Apparently it is stable enough. Apparently it is. I got a question for you guys who are watching the stream or if you're in chat. When you're watching a stream, how important is 1080p versus 720? And also 30 frames per second versus 60 frames per second? When you guys watch YouTube streams of Flight Simulator, how important is 720 versus 1080, and how important is 30 frames per second versus 60 frames per second? Because I keep going back and forth of what I want to stream. I can stream 1080p. I have streamed 1080p. I have streamed 60 frames per second, but if I don't have to put all that stress on the CPU to stream that, I don't want to. So I would love to get a feedback on that if you guys let me know. Alan says, let's see who makes it first. Oh, go ahead, man. Go ahead and overspeed your TOLUS. You're in the back right now, so you're not going to catch us. My dude, you're not going to catch us at all. You're definitely not going to catch us. Yeah, Jay Johnson, I do have the Eclipse 550, and that's your favorite plane right now. Just flew it yesterday with the group flight, and I'm getting used to it. Still don't know a lot about it, but it is nice. The Eclipse 550 is a sweet plane. I hand flew that plane yesterday for the entire, 4 or 5 hours we had it. I was trying to figure out the autopilot. I got it, but not 100%. But hand flying it was nice. The only problem I had was I had the throttle not correspond to my physical throttles here that I have it for the sim. I don't know what happened. I had to recal it twice. Maybe it's my mistake. But other than that, I love that plane. The sound in it is fine. The modeling is fine. It's fast. I could do loops with the thing. And it's just a fun plane to fly. So yeah, I definitely like it, Jay Johnson. Alan say it does not matter for you with the frame rates and the 1080 versus 720. And Keith says can't tell much difference in frame rate. I got you. Got you. So Alan says just has to be a good stream. I see you, man. No, true. Good stream is important. A lot of the big streamers before they went to 1080 and 60 frames per second, I still watched them at 720 at 30 frames per second. So I see where you're coming from with that. Absolutely. For you, you fly in VR, so 60 FPS is way different than 30. Yeah, I could imagine. Let's see, we need anti-ice, 0 degrees. Let's do that. I can imagine VR is a whole different ball game, man, for you, which I'll get there eventually once we figure how to stream VR and make people be able to watch it and still feel in tune to the sim, but definitely. Louis says, for me, 720 is okay and the frames, well, just necessary to enjoy. Okay, I got you. I see you. So it's not a big deal, at least not now. I see what you're saying. Completely understand, sir. We are a little bit fast. Airplane wants a little bit some drag. Let's give it some drag. Yeah, I have 2 PCs. I have my old one I had, and this new one I just got it over like a month or so ago. And I thought about setting up 2 PCs. One's a streaming PC and one for flying, but the simplicity of having one PC, I like that. It's nice. Maybe I'll check it out one day and see what the difference is, you know. And I even played around with OBS and see what the settings would be, what's best. And it's funny because I tried streaming on Twitch just as a test last week. Twitch is way jerky and way jumpy, even when I dial back the settings. I don't know what it is about Twitch. YouTube is way more versatile. And even as somebody who watches Twitch streams, if you're not a major Twitch, if you're not a Twitch partner, number one, you can't select between the different levels. YouTube allow you to watch at 320, 720, 1080, or 140, or whatever the case may be. And ATC says call on a 10-mile final. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Twitch doesn't give you that versatility unless you're a Twitch partner, but YouTube gives you that versatility right away, so everybody's able to watch on their iDevices or whatever, their mobile devices, without having to worry about buffering. Because a lot of times I'm out and I want to look at a Twitch stream. If the signal is not 100% good, the stream buffers for me all the time, and I hate that. And if it's somebody who only has one setting in Twitch, it doesn't work properly. As far as YouTube is concerned, you can adjust that the way you want, and that's what I like about YouTube. And that's one of the reasons why I stay over here and not go to Twitch itself. Yeah. But those are just some behind the scenes things that, you know, I think about, you know, when I'm setting up the stream and stuff like that. We need to adjust this to what's bottom altitude is 8,000 to pick up the ILS. I think so. Alright, we're gonna go downwind, and we can start picking up the ILS at a beam Silva 7,000. Alright, so we go either 7 or 6 actually. Let's go 6. We might cut the short. Since those guys are behind me, I might cut the downwind short and pick up the ILS quicker than normal. It's hazy though, Jesus. Hate that. Can't get to see that beautiful ortho. It looks like we have a restriction there at 12,000. Let's see. Yeah, 12,000 at Ensel, and then should start descending again. Nice. Oh yeah. Atlanta, here we come. Yeah, Alan, I saw that call in a 10-mile final. Less work for you, right? Just let him know you're coming into the airspace, man. That's it. That's all he wants. Unless center decides to jump back on or approach decides to jump back on, then you are screwed. Alright, let me overtake this descent here and go V-speed it down to 6,000, give it 1,500 feet a minute. So we can cut this corner short and pick up the ILS earlier than normal. So that should put us at Grumpy at that rate right there. And Grumpy is going to be what? 4,000 at Grumpy. Alright, cool beans. Grumpy is 11 miles out. 4,000, 11 miles out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to bring it back some more. Bring us back to 230 and give it some speed brakes. We're going to go below 10,000 here shortly. So I wanted to slow down and descend at the same time, which is two opposite things in an airplane. Alright. Alright, so 4,000 is going to be the intercept speed that we're going to be using. So the airport should be right off to our left right there. There it is. That's the field. We're landing on this runway right here. Yep, that one. 27 left. Nice. Alright, coming up on 10. Bring on some lights. So we are a beamed airport. That's that aviation word, a beam. Nice. That looks so nice. Even in the fog and haze. Speed's coming back nice. That's good. And once we turn for final, we'll talk to the cabin crew here.
Please clear the cab for arrival.
Nice and quiet. Spags, what's going on, man? Good day, sir. How you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen,
are you recovering from a groove flight? Nice. What's going on, Ken? Welcome aboard, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Absolutely. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Your tray tables and carrying items stowed. Seat backs in the
Just in time for landing.
And your aisle armrests should be lowered.
We are descending in Atlanta, right there.
Flight attendants will pass through the cabin to complete their final safety checks. Please check around your seating area for all remaining cups, glasses, other articles you wish to discard.
Look at it, nice.
Thank you so much. We'll be landing shortly.
Alright, where are we? Speed is fine. Coming out of 7. Leave that alone. We need to get down, down, down. Alright, let's see. Approach checklist. Altimeter instrument set, cross-checked. Approach aid set. That's good. And approach aid is going to be the VOR localizer. We don't see the localizer popping yet, so we're still a little bit high yet. Grumpy was about 4,000. We're at 6,000, so we're going to be fine. Oh, anti-ice can come off. Thank you. And we're going to go flap 2 here, and then flap 5. There we go. There's a localizer. We're about 11 miles out. Ooh, it picked up the localizer. Didn't want it to do that yet. Oh boy. Screwed up there. That's why you don't turn on localizer early, folks. We're still high. Don't want to have the turn yet. Need to get down 1,000 more feet. And here comes the loc right there. The glide slope. Once we get below, we'll start our turnaround. V speed is going to be 144 plus 5, 149 landing. Spag says we made the news. You have been arrested for flight violations.
1,000 to go.
Oh man. Yesterday's group fight was fun. Alright, let's vector ourselves. Let's spin it back around to Grumpy and pick up the localizer on this turn here. Yeah. And let's bring the speed back to about 200. That's good. We are 15 now. We'll maintain 200 until. And we can bring this turn around some more. Intercept this at a 30-degree angle. Perfect. And we can arm the speed brake. So here we go. Speed brake arm. And we're going to keep this heading until we pick up the localizer, which we can go ahead and arm now. Sweet. And airport is going to be off to our left here somewhere. Let's go to localizer mode. No problem there. 3037 is set. Good deal. EFIS nav mode for disagree. I understand that. That is 108.5. Let's do that. Okay, there. And 275. Alright, you should see the localizer coming in here shortly. Alright, there's a localizer. It's coming in right now. And we're going to turn in on it. There it is. Perfect. Good deal. Alright, we are 11 out. Let's bring the speed back to 180. Let's go flap 5. And here's our runway. Perfect. And let's arm the approach. Approach is armed, so we're going to pick up the glide slope. Awesome. Yeah. And we're at 10 out. Atlanta Tower, Delta 2806, 10-mile final runway 27 left.
Delta 2806, Atlanta Tower, runway 27 left, wind 3405, clear to land.
Clear to land, 27 left, Delta 2806. Alright, let's do that. Now let's see what our missed approach is, just in case we have to go missed. Missed approach is climb straight runway heading. Okay, good deal. Alright, we're good. Bring up the chart so when we get off we have
2500.
We are 8 out. We're going to need to come back to 149. And let's bring the gear down. Here comes the gears. Oh, sweet. Alright, gear down. Let's get the flaps out. And bring the speed back to 149. Good deal. We're 6 out. Here comes the gears. Nice. Alright, we can bring on all the lights and do our landing checklist. Continuous. Landing checklist says start switches continuous, recall check, speed brake armed, landing gear down 3 greens, auto brake set, flap, green light, landing lights on. Let's do a recall. Alright, we're good. We got this. We are going in. What would Panama Control have done if there were 20 of us and wanting to land? Right? They would have freaked out, man. Hey, 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 what's going on? You're just in time, Avia man, for the landing, man. Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, 5 out. Let's take this. We got a visual on the runway. my airplane. And let's take off the auto throttle. Auto throttle can't come off.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Burchell.
Oh yeah. Why did I get the speed here?
Don't sink.
Alright, why did I lose my V speed? Not sure why. Okay, it's fine. Not sinking. Alright, 149 is the speed we're looking for.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
500.
Don't sink. Don't
Not
sink.
sinking.
400.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Oh, look at the highway, man. That's so nice. Look at that.
300.
Alright, let's pay attention to landing this thing. I'm a little high here. Let's get the nose down.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Oh, I'm way high now.
Don't sink.
Gotta float this out a little bit because I wasn't paying attention.
100.
Don't sink.
We're using all the runway here.
50.
Don't
40.
sink. Don't
30.
sink.
20. 10.
Alright, and nose come down, reverses out.
Level
Maintain
2806, right when able. Taxi back to Denver. Keep your hold short 49 left passing.
right whenever, turn right, November, Tango, cross runway, our whole shorter runway, 27 right, Delta 806. Alright, we'll take this one. As acceptable landing, we can deal with that. And get it off. Awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with your seatbelts securely fastened until the captain has parked the aircraft at the gate and turned off the seatbelt sign. This will be your one and only indication that it's safe for you to get up and move about the cabin. Please be reminded to use caution when opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during landing. You may now use your mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices while we taxi
Gonna
to the
taxi
gate.
back up this way.
However, your
Make the
laptop,
left to
computers,
go
and larger
across.
electronics must remain stowed. We invite you to visit delta.com for all your future travel
Sweet!
needs,
We
including
arrived
booking
in
for
one
flights
piece.
and managing your SkyMiles account. If any of you should have questions regarding ground transportation, baggage claims,
2806,
or any
taxi
other
ramp
information,
by
uniform Delta
Tango
agent
Lima
waiting
cross
this flight will be more than
29,
happy to answer
27
any
right.
questions you may have.
Tango Lima cross
On
27
behalf
right,
of the Delta
Delta
team, our global
2806.
partners, and especially
Alright,
our
Tango
flight
Lima
crew,
to the
we'd like
gate.
Thank you all for flying with us. We've enjoyed having you on
Nice.
board and look forward to the opportunity to serve you once again.
And we can turn off the window heat also. It's good, and the yaw damper. Welcome to Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like we made it. We have Tango Lima to the gate. Alright, so we can basically choose any gate. Who's coming in behind me? Anybody yet? Stereo cockpit is right. No talking, man. Alright, we are in. Like Flynn. One of these guys on final yet? Nope. Give him a way amount of time. Take the first gate right over there. And watch them come in on this landing. Alright, APU is good. Bring that up. Bring on the APU bleed. Turn those off. Good to go. And turn off the light there. Good. And we're going to take this gate over here. I'll take that landing. I've been screwing up my landings lately, so I'll take that one over a lot of them I've done before. Nice. And let's bring it in. And flight time was basically 1 hour and 1 minute. So good flight time. Good deal. And we need to get that gate right there. Let's go wide and then straighten it up. Bring it to this guy. I love this Payware Atlanta scenery. It is nice. I think it's a Nimbus Atlanta. Alright, bring it in, bring it in. Pay attention to the jet bridge, guys. See that lady standing right there at the jet bridge? First time I saw her, she scared the crap out of me. I'm like, there's somebody in the jet bridge, oh my god. Are you kidding? Look at her. She's waiting for the airplane to come in. That's so sweet. Then if you jump to the cabin and real quick and go to the cabin door, you'll actually see her pulling the jet bridge up to the door. Oh yeah, you will. Yep, perfect. Alright, parking brake can set. Engine 1, engine 2, fast seatbelt sign, taxi light, and anti-collision can come off.
Flight attendant, prepare doors for arrival. Please turn on the alcohol seatbelt
Awesome.
sign. Please recheck the security of your seatbelt.
Oh yeah. And engine spool down. So nice. Let me jump in the cabin real quick and show you her. If you look through the window, you'll see her on the jet bridge. Where is she? Damn it. I miss her. I promise you she's here somewhere. Oh, there she is. She's gonna knock the door when you disarm it so she can open it for you. Forgotten passengers, you disconnect from squat box? Oh man. Sorry about that, bro. I was gonna watch your landing coming in here. Let's see how far out Alan is, and then do some replays and see where we want to go. Alan turned back around. He's still at 31,000 feet. What happened? Talk to us, Alan. What's going on, man? You're far out also. I don't know what's going on with him. Oh, you're landing now. Okay, go. Let's catch your landing. There you are. You're coming in. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's watch our friend Alan come in here. Then we'll do some quick replays. All right. And he's in the Tolis A319 coming in. We bump some music in the meantime. And then we'll do some replays and see where we want to go next. Let's do that. And as a matter of fact, while he's doing that, let me look at some other destination. Go from here. We can go back to Jacksonville. Yeah, a lot of Jacksonville. Let's do that. There's ATC on Jacksonville right now. New flight. We'll keep the same airplane. KJAX, go to Jacksonville. It's gonna be a short flight too. Quick flight to Jacksonville. Where'd he go? Did he disconnect? No way. Don't see him anywhere. Did you disconnect, Alan? I hope not, man. We're waiting on you here. Alright, let's stop the morning here and get catering on. And we'll look for you, because we're going to do a quick turn, man. There's a quick turn and burn here, my friend. Flight time is going to be 52 minutes down to Jacksonville. That's what we're going to do. Now let me file that real quick. Flying at 31,000 feet. Perfect. So that's filed. Let me download the PDF for that. Oh, we need to do the Lua script switch over. I want to try that right now. See if we can swap out Lua. I don't know if it's going to work or it's going to crash the sim, but we're going to try it anyway. Alright, and that's filed, that's in. Yeah, it looks like Alan disconnected from swap box. I don't see him. Oh, your sim crashed? Oh man, sorry to hear that. Oh boy, I was waiting for you, man. Just when you're about to land. Alright, we got clearance already. Squawk 7210, 27 right for departure. 7210, 27 right. Is that what we got? 7210. That's going to be a squawk code. And 27 right for departure. Alright, so let's set this up quick then. Sorry about that, Alan. I wish you were able to join us on this flight. Let's go here and pull up the new flight charts. Delete that. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Fly with Lua needs to be done right now. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna see if I can switch over to Fly with Lua and get the new haze thing here. And hopefully it doesn't crash the sim. Resource, plugins, Fly with Lua. Where are you? Move that over here and save it. And let's bring in the new one and drop it right there. Alright, we'll see what happens. We're gonna refresh it. What's going on, Passat Dream? Welcome aboard, man. How you doing? The log says Tolus crashed the sim. Yeah, Tolus has done that to me in the past. Absolutely, Tolus has crashed the sim for me in the past. So I wouldn't be surprised if it did it again, man. Absolutely would be surprised. Before we do anything else, guys, let me just do this. See, I got a message here. Attempt to do Lua value nil. Let's hold on here. Fly with Lua. Reload. Oh no, can't do it. I would have to restart the sim. Oops. Yeah, I would have to restart the sim to get the Lua to work properly. So let me put back the old Lua script in the airplane. Oh boy. It says Lua stopped. Can't do a hot swap on it at all. Alright, so we go Fly with Lua, resource, plugins, Fly with Lua. And let's move this over to docs and move the old one back in. Hopefully this works. Replace files in the destination. Alright, let's go back to the sim here. Give me a sec. And plug in Fly with Lua, reload all the Lua scripts and files. If you're using for the first time, you'll have to follow the bubble instructions. This plugin will execute all files. Oh man, I screwed it up. Alright, give me a second here, guys. I'm gonna restart the sim here. And I was trying to update my Fly with Lua and put the old one in. Let me just restart it. Take me a few minutes and come back and do this. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Let me pump some music in here in the meantime. Gaming Leprechaun, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it for stopping by and checking out the stream. Have a good evening, sir. See you tomorrow. Thank you. All right, we are back. Oh yeah, love that song. It's my favorite intermission music. All right, let's see what this says. This plugin will execute all files lower inside the folder scripts. Please decide which are useful to you and delete all of the lower files, no problem. Or say it more precise, delete blah 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 blah. If you want to install a super blah 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 before you are clever, you will carefully read access to it. It says if you want this message to disappear, you will have to follow the bubbles instructions. Okay, so delete the following file to get away this bubble: resource, plugin, fly with Lewis, scripts. Read the manual. Alright, so we got to go to the manual file. Then give me a second here. Just trying to get to that, delete that, and we can be on our way. Come on. Sorry guys, do apologize. I'm doing live testing on you guys. Resources, plugins, fly with Lua, scripts, read the manual. We need to delete that. Gone. Alright, cool. So that's gone. Alright, so now that it's gone, plugins, fly with Lua. Let's reload all scripts. There it is. Perfect. It works. And let's go here, X-Squat box, do preferences. That's good. I'm all set up already. And do connect back to Vatsim. Delta 2806. Make sure that comes up. Yes, I'm in. And now I should have the no haze in here because I did drop it in the right thing. So we'll see if it works. We'll see. I have the haze be gone. Let me power up the airplane real quick here and get out of here. Let's do ground power real quick. And let's open up some doors also so we can board this thing. That's good. And start the catering. Here we go. And IRS scan, come on. Nice. And let's turn on the window heat. And let's turn on our steady lights. APU can start. And I know smoking sign can't come on. Good deal. Alright, good to go. Starting up. Let's init rep this thing. KATL. And now we're doing KJAX. hopefully Jacksonville stays on for us. That would be nice. Good. All right. And let's go back here and go to page 2. Copy that. Good. 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 And then we can do the route page. All right. That's coming up. APU should be almost ready. Let's bring up our chart system and bring on our passengers. All right. And we're doing Atlanta to Jacksonville. There we go, that one. Cool, cool, cool. All right, APU should be ready. Nice. And we can check this timer out 5 minutes, and in the meantime we'll fill out our flight plan here. Our fuel total is going to be only 13,194 pounds of fuel. So 13.9. Enter that. And then let's do the weight for the passengers. 41.9 is the payload, 133.8. 133.2. All right, good. That is in.
Guys, the Leo's on board.
Airport info can come up. We did get clearance. Our departure was 27 right. Perfect. We're all the way at the end. Jesus, it's going to be a long taxi. It's not a problem. All right, and our departure out of here was, what did we file? Our departure out of here was going to be the Varsity 2 departure. I've never used that departure before. Interesting. Our Varmin 2, no, Varsity 2. There we go. Interesting there. 27, it's going to go to Slaw and come back down. That's a new departure. I haven't seen that one before. Top altitude 10,000. 27 arrive, climb it in 275 to Slaw. 10,000, 275 to Slaw. Good. 275 is good. All right. All right, and so wait. Let's look at the flight plan itself. See what it calls for. Should be a very short flight plan. So we're going to Varsity 2, direct MCN, then Douchy, D-U-C-H-Y, MCN, D-U-C-H-Y. MCN, D-U-C-H-Y. You're very douchey. D-U-C-H-Y. Alright, that's cool. Activate that. And departure is the Varsity 2, MCN transition, and 27 right. Execute that. Good. And the arrival, what are we using? 32 O'Shea 1. Douchey. O'Shea 1. Call for runway 32. That might always change. Huh. ILS 26. We're not doing 32. Absolutely not. Alright, good. We're in, man. In. You guys are discussing the flight yesterday. That was awesome. That was awesome. Saturn 28. You enjoyed that, right? That was good, man. I enjoyed it. Avio Man is coming up with the next one for Italy. So next Friday, next Sunday, it's going to be Italy for a new group flight. So we want to finalize that by Thursday, Friday at the latest. That's awesome train right there. That's when we want to finalize our next group flight, and we should be good there. Alright, weight and fuel is in. We're just waiting for the IRS. We got 2 minutes to go on that. APU is running. Bleed can come on. Do that. I need to call up the tower because I forgot the squawk code that he gave us. And we actually do need to connect to Atlanta Tower. Plugging X squawk box. Alright, we're already there. We're already connected. Did Atlanta go offline? I guess they did. Atlanta went offline. Sorry, we don't need any squawk codes. Jacksonville is offline too. That's fine. Who needs them?
Folks from the cockpit like to welcome you on board. We're ready up front. Everybody's closed up outside. We're just waiting to get some of our performance numbers and the clearance from air traffic control, and we should be underway. It's our pleasure having you on board with us today. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Should be underway here shortly.
Good deal.
Thanks for flying with Delta today.
Same passengers, look at that. Same passengers. And same flight attendant. Or gate agent, I should say, will open the doors for us. Awesome. Nice. Alright, let's get back up front and finish our pre-flight, and we should be good there. Alright, let's run through this plan real quick. Plan mode. So we're taking off 27 right straight to Slaw. And we're going to come south, Varsity, Douchy, O'Shea, go downwind and pick up our runway. Nice. I would say that we are A-OK on the plan. Let's do our V speeds. 2.0. Cost index was what? Flight level 310, cost index 31. And our cruise wind average is 264 at 64 knots. And minus 57. Execute. And D-rate down to 93. Nice. Takeoff speeds, flat 5. CG 4.87 on the trim. 40, 41, 48. So 65, 63 is the climb out. Good. I say we're good to go. We're set up, man. Let's close the seatbelt sign, call it the tug, and get out of here. We can bring these on. Meantime, close up the cargo doors.
The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please recheck the security of your seatbelt.
And let's get the better pushback going. And we can disconnect that. We don't need that. And get the pushback. What is that? And let's push back this way. You know what? We're taking off from a different runway. We're going to take off from the other side. That side is too far of a taxi for us to use. Let's do this right here.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright, good deal. We are set. Let's do the last door. Close that up. TARA can come on. And let's set the anti-collision there. Good, good, good. Here comes the tug.
Flight attendants, prepare your doors for departure, please.
And what we're going to actually do is change our runway. Going to do 26 left instead because we're right there.
We've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Good deal.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Welcome on board your Delta flight. As you're making your way to your seat, we kindly ask that you please step into your row and out of the aisle as quickly as possible. Allow those passengers behind you to make their way to their seat as well. If you're traveling with a larger rollerboard, please place the overhead
good deal.
bins, either wheels or handles first on either side of the aircraft.
Let's do this.
Keeping in mind that the overhead bin space is shared space, so if the bin directly above your seat is already full, please go ahead and utilize the next one.
Forgotten passenger, you're coming? See you still load up over there, man. Let's go, let's do it.
So connected and bypass been inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, parking brake release. There goes the tug.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Alright, let's start this up. Packs can come off. Cross speed on. And start up number 2. Good deal. Good, good, good. Saturn 28 says, so after Italy, can we do Alaska? I am planning 600 and 800 mile flights. Is that the usual distance like the one in Mexico? Yeah. Alaska is fine, man. Alaska's got some beautiful flying. If you eject out of the airplane in Alaska, you're going to have issues, though. That's the only thing, because it's cold there. So be careful what you ask for Alaska. Alright, and starter cutout should be coming. Here we go. Number 1. Start valve and rotation. Good. Gene says, how comes there always daylight whenever you fly? Because night flights are interesting and nice, and I've done a few of them, but it's really not much to see outside at night. That's the problem. And do you find night flights interesting? Because I do real time sometimes, or I take off in the day and land at night. That's the reason, Gene, why I do night flights. It's just a little bit better, you know. Or you could call it better or something like that. But that's the reason why I do night flights. But if you want me to do another night flight, I will. That's no problem.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
So if you have a specific flight you want to request for me to fly at night, I'll be happy to do it, man. That's no problem at all. No problem, sir.
Please note some electronic devices may not be used in flight at any time. You'll find additional information regarding
Alright, APU is good, engine is good. We could do yaw damper.
This plane features Wi-Fi.
Pitot heat. Pumps can come on. Could set 310 in this thing.
If you're seated at an emergency exit, please review the
There we go, that's set.
for emergency exit
Continuous. APU can turn off. Good.
which is in your seat pocket. Are you willing and able to
Let's go flight director 1 and 2. LNAV, VNAV, RTO.
please let us know.
We can do flap 5.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright. Uh-oh. We got a supervisor on. Uh-oh. I hope he's not looking for us. I hope he doesn't recognize the pilots here. But there's a supervisor on, guys. I hope he's not searching for us, man. I hope not. Alright, Tug's leaving. And Tug's gone. And the guy should give me the finger, and he does give me the finger. Nice. Alright, and we could do some flight control check here. Left, back. Sorry, left, back, right, down. Rudder right, rudder left. Good. There we go. Awesome. We're ready to go. And the altimeter here was 30. We set that.
There are 8 exits on this plane. 4 doors, 2 on each side, and 4 window exits over the wing. The forward doors have detachable slides that can be used for flotation. Life rafts are located in
Alright, and refresh that. Go back to our map. Altimeter is 3037. Alright, good. I gotta set this on both sides because they're not sync. No, let me go ahead and set them. I go into preference here, configure, general. And it's gonna be on page 2, sync with captain side. Go home, save that. Alright, good. So our taxi route out of here, we're gonna just taxi all the way, taxiway Echo to 26 left. That's it. Let's do the taxi light, and let's turn this off, and let's go. Here we go. Passengers are hot packs, Keith says. Yep, thank you, sir. Packs can come back on. Give him some air in the back. That does happen in real life, by the way. It really does. You know, they forget to turn down the heat, or turn up the temperature, or turn to put the packs on, and forget it. So, thank you for reminding us. You're the purser on the flight here. So that was your responsibility, and you handled it well. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate that, man. Let's taxi out. What hotel is that? That is the airport hotel. Okay, I see. Alright, Echo all the way down. Taxiway Echo. We're gonna hit all the way down here. Hey, the forgotten passengers, are you coming? I see you still load up in here, man. We're going to Jacksonville, sir. You're at Delta somewhere over there. Somebody's landing. There's an aircraft coming in and landing over there. There he is. November 64 Bravo Romeo X-Ray. What kind of plane is that? It's a little tiny plane. Nice. Alright, let's get it. That Delta flight attendant is more talkative than a United flight attendant. Yep, that's true. You're going to Sleepville, forgotten passengers. I see you, man. I see you, sir. You're going to Sleepyville. Alright, auto throttle can be armed. That's good. LNAV and VNAV, and let's do our departure checklist. Config flaps set, trim set, stab trim, takeoff briefing is reviewed, cabin is secure, MCP set, TR is on. We just have to do the lights now and we're good. All we gotta do is the lights. Love this airport, man. All the Southwest people and all the Delta people over here. Of course, you guys know this is a Delta hub, and it's got every Delta airplane in this field, and then everybody else. Even got Delta airplanes over here. Let's see, view. Similar variety, that's what I wanted. I think she finally shut up, man. She's finally done. Yeah, that's a Renaissance hotel. That's what I wanted to find out. Oh, you know what I need to talk to you guys about? Right here, this plane. A330. A330. That's going to be my next airplane. I'm definitely going to get the A330 with the BSS sound pack. I've been doing more research on it, and I need another long-haul airplane. I definitely do need another long-haul. So it's going to be the JAR A330. I can't believe I'm going to actually get a JAR design airplane, man. I talked so much crap about JAR before, and now I'm going to end up getting an airplane because I just need a long-haul Airbus. So we can do another coast-to-coast flight. But it's going to be worth it, though. Definitely going to be worth it. Alright, forgotten passengers, take care, man. Have a good night. See you. See you next time, though. Absolutely. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. We're going to race on down to Jacksonville here. Enjoy the back of your eyelids, man. Enjoy it, sir. Alright. This is the Delta hangar over here where all the planes go to park for the night and to get maintenance. Some more 340s over here, like a whole bunch of them. 330s, I should say. Alright, one more taxiway and we should be at the end. Echo 13 or just Echo, one of those. Alright, here we go. You got a new aircon other than the one you just got the other day, Spags? Wow. It's good, man. What's the temperature over there now, anyway? 'Cause we have some cold weather over here in the States. We really do. Alright, let's sit these people down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking off in just a few minutes. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Thank you. Alright, we have the lights set, landing and strobe set. We're ready to go. Let's do this. Alright, step on the brakes, make the turn. Have no aircraft on the radar, that's good. And nothing coming here visually either. Let's get on the runway and get out of here. 93.6 is what we're setting it to. Okay. Alright, so we're going to hand fly this to 10,000 feet, then hand it over to the autopilots. That's actually the plan for now. We'll see if that changes somehow. We're going to make it a roll and takeoff. Let's go to 40% first. Get it to 93.6. And set the N1 speed. knots. Checked.
V1, rotate.
Right, here we go.
Positive brake.
And the gears can come up. Nice, coming over the road right there. Look at that, look at that. Alright, let's pay attention to our flying. Nose can come up. Full flap 1. And we're hand flying this bad boy. Parking lot, man. Sweet. Over the top of those buildings. Over more parking lots. So nice. Alright, let's see. Get the nose up some more. That's good. And hand fly it up here. Flap 1. Out of Atlanta, here we go. That border is so beautiful. I think the haze thing is working. I think it is. And flap can't come up. Flap's coming up clean. Wow, it is pretty coming out of here. Alright, speed's building, that's good. That looks so real. This ortho looks so good. Really does. Alright, and let's pay attention. The aircraft is flying nice and steady. Coming up on 5,000 feet. We're set to 10,000. That's good. Nose down just a tad. A little bit of trim so we can speed up and catch 250 knots. Airplane is so steady right now. It's not even funny. Alright, and we should be making a left here. Yep, missed the left turn, get the nose down. Start our turn at slaw right there. And steer out the window somewhere. Oh, nice. Look at the airport back there, man. It's so sweet. Really is. Alright, let's give it over to the autopilot so we can steer out the window some more. Flaps are up clean, coming up on 7. Let's go to 14. Nice, and here goes the turn. Good takeoff. So we took this runway right here. Spag said it's about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And they finally dropped back to 91. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's crazy. Jeez. I would lose it without AC. Somebody would have to pay, man. I would make somebody pay for that. Absolutely. Wow. Keith says, is there a good video to show step by step how to install ortho? Yes, there is. Thank you, Garfar. There is a video that I use. It's from, I think it's from Q8 Pilot. Let's see if I find a link and post it in chat for you, but it really works. And also he shows you how to create custom scenery, because not all my ortho is one particular zoom level. There are different zoom levels on my ortho, which I love. So I don't have to download like terabytes and terabytes of ortho. You know, most of my ortho is on 2 terabytes right now.
As we climb to our cruising altitude, we'd like to extend a special thank you to each of you, and welcome back to our SkyMile members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. We ask that you also please remember to use caution if opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff. We've now reached an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices, and a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, it'll be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and all-day goodies. Beer, wine, and spirits are available complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin. A complete listing of available beverages, as well as our fresh eats items can be found in the menus in your seat pocket. Please be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and snacks. However, you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card to save 50% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases. For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal entertainment system. On it, you can view a selection of complimentary as well as on-demand TV shows, movies, and
wow,
music.
it's a long
You'll
announcement.
find that the screen will work best with just a light tap of your fingertip.
There it is,
Feel free to use
Spags.
your own
Thanks for
headset.
posting that.
Otherwise, if
Good,
you do
good,
need a
good.
headset,
We gotta go, Spags. Alright, man. See you later. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy that new AC, man. Kick your feet up and relax and enjoy that new AC, sir. See you later, Spags. Bye. Still have some haze here. Did I select the right haze thing? Interesting. Gotta check my fly with load and make sure I install the correct copy of it. And that I put the right script in for haze be gone. But that is pretty. And that there's a golf course in a neighborhood. So nice. Oh yeah. That looks like haze to me, but I don't know if it interacts with active sky or something. It's alright, we'll figure it out. Sunlight on that looks good though, look at that. It's like the sunlight through the cloud looking at that neighborhood right there. What's up, dude? Hanging out in the airplane. Alright, transition altitude can come on. We're at standard mode. We are climbing good. We got a little bit of turbulence. And we did our after takeoff checklist. Air conditions set, engine starters are off, landing gear up and off, auto brake off, flap up, no lights, altimeter set. Good deal. Alright. We got about 50 minutes to go to Jacksonville. As far as my haze be gone, I don't know. It's still there. I still have haze. Maybe there's something conflicting with it. I gotta go check out and see. Which really sucks. Let's see. Let me go with plugins folder here real quick. Documents. Resource. Plugins. Fly with Lua. Scripts. Set fog begone using FFI. Yeah, I have the set fog begone in here. It's interesting. I don't know. It doesn't work for me. Alright, I need anti-ice. 9 degrees. Let's do that. Make sure that we don't fall out of the sky here. We got tons of traffic coming in. We got 1, 2, well not tons, 2 airplanes. They're both below me. That's fine. Breaking out the clouds. Yeah. Love these clouds. love these clouds, man. These are nice. Yep, good thing we turn on the anti-ice because that is nice and icy. Alright, top of climbing about 40 miles. It's about 7,000 feet to go. And we're still in the soup. When are we gonna have to have this weather all the way down? No, it's gonna clear up once we get to Jacksonville. I'm gonna do a shortcut here and go direct to a particular waypoint. Let me look at our flight plan real quick. See how it takes us. No, we're fine. No shortcut needed. We're gonna be alright. We are going to be okay. Alright, here comes the breakout of the clouds. This is the next thing I look forward to in the sim. Just getting out of these clouds, man. There's clouds everywhere. We're gonna have clouds. That's it. What we can do about it. And the airplane is moving around. Does any of you guys have the jar design A330? Because I'm thinking of getting it. And I've been watching some videos and I want to show this video to you guys here if I can. I'm not sure if it's possible, but it's the guy talking about the sounds on it.
Emergent sound.
and how it sounds good with the BSS sound pack, which is like only 10 bucks. And I think I could fly that airplane coast to coast. I think I can do a long haul with it. I would love to. I would definitely love to do a long haul with that plane. We see blue skies. Yes, we do. Blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies that I see. But clouds first. Almost there. One of the captains today that was helping John fly the 737 MAX was saying that how he used the anti-ice on his airplane, and sometimes he says he will see ice build up right on this bolt right here to like a golf ball size when he's flying, and he uses this as an indication if there's a lot of ice in the atmosphere and a lot of moisture in the atmosphere. But he said he uses as reference to look at it and see, which is pretty cool on both sides, he said. Pretty awesome, man. I like listening to real world pilots when they come in the sim and talk about the realities of real flying versus sim flying. You know, it gives you a different perspective on what we do and, you know, what we take shortcuts on and what is real to the real life flying. I love that. Jacksonville ground is still on. Jacksonville approach is on. Jacksonville tower is on. Wow, and we have Jacksonville ATIS. Okay. How many people are going to Jacksonville today? How many arrivals do we have other than me? 2 arrivals in Jacksonville and 8 departures out of Jacksonville. So, yeah, we do have approach, tower, and ATIS on. We'll look that up here once we get to top of cruise. Just watching the wing cloud surf. Alright, 2,000 feet to go to top of climb. On top of the clouds. Nice. I'm going to turn off the anti-ice. I don't think we need it. We're above it. Or it looks like we're in it, but we'll risk it this time and see. Also, for the cruise speed, I want to do Mach 0.80.
It's 1,000 to go.
Alright, 1,000 to go, check. Sufficient fuel? I don't think so. We get tons of fuel on. Oh, look at that. Just look at that, man. That's so nice. I could stare at that all the time here. Saturn 28, you used to have the JAR design 330 and I got it at 2017. Never used it after the first 3 flights. Kept asking for an activation key, contacted the JAR Design Center, and they could not fix it. Are you serious? Dude, I'll go back to them. If you have the purchase history, go back and get it to work, Saturn 28, because I'm seriously considering it. I'm going to run this video here real quick. Let me just turn off the fast seatbelt sign. Let's do that. Let's do the proper thing and make the announcement.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt lights off. You're free to move about. Once you are seated, we recommend you keep your belts fastened. Thank you.
Yeah, this was the video here I was watching. Let me see if I can...
You can update a little closer. Meanwhile, please sit back, relax, enjoy the trip with us.
Alright, check out this video here. That's what makes me want to get to JAR itself.
Back for JAR Design A330. This beautiful model that deserves to have a special sound for anything from a small push button up to Honeywell 331 APU, in-out, start, run, and shut sounds. And a triple spool high bypass turbofan with max thrust up to 71,000 pounds, Rolls-Royce Trent 700. The video cannot really fully express the infamous hull sound and spool-to-line sounds we have. There are over 100 new custom sounds for everything on board. Enjoy our flight.
So what they were doing was comparing it to the real airplane on takeoff roll. Let me go back and show you the real airplane on takeoff roll. Give me a second here. Let's see, right there. So this is the real airplane on takeoff, and they're saying it sounds just like it. Listen to the engine whine in this thing. Then it disappears. You don't really hear much later on, except you hear the front tires hitting the lights. Pretty jerky motion though, but and it's gonna do it all the way up to rotation. I love the 767, but I need to get another airplane I can fly long haul. And it's only an Airbus, you know. There's no MD-11 yet. It's only $10 for the sound pack. Let's see if I hear the same whine in their engines. Yeah, it's there. Sounds good. It's not bad at all.
Hello, my name is Vasily with Blue Sky Star Simulations.
Let me hear
We have created the total
the
immersion
power
sound.
up sounds like. And I'll stop this video after that.
Every switch, button, or lever has its own unique sound.
I don't know, man. I'm seriously considering getting this thing. Yeah, so I've been looking at it. You know, I've been definitely looking at it to see if I want it at all. We're just skimming the surface of the clouds here. Wow. I don't know. There's no other. Yeah. Passat Dream, you're right. Flight Deck to Sim has a video on it. Oh, about the anti-ice. You started using information in your own flights. Okay, cool. I will do that, Passat Dream, absolutely. So you lost interest in the aircraft and you got a refund, Saturn? Okay, interesting. But you know what? At least they gave you a refund. I think the Haze Be Gone is working, guys. Look at that. That looks nice. That actually looks good. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. This looks nice. Damn. I like that. Oh, yeah. I think we might have solved our problem there with the haze. It's still a little bit of haze. It's not completely bright, but I like that. That looks sweet. Alright, so I'm going to look up Flight Deck to Sim's video here. I'm going to save that and study that tonight. Okay, about it, the icing. Yeah, I love the real world pilot's input Passat Dream on these flights that we do, these airplanes. And it seems to me like we have more real world pilots interested in this flight simulation now for one reason or the other. It just looks that way. Oh, sweet. It really does. Alright, top of descent's coming up in 20 miles. Oh, crap. Let's pull the ATIS. ATIS for Jacksonville, 12585, 12585. Love the sunlight on that. Let's take some notes. Foxtrot. Alright, so information Foxtrot is for Jacksonville. 0 knots, wind calm, 10 mile visibility, broken 1300, 3037, 3037. Okay. And what runways is it using? I'm reading this stuff now. Visual runway, jeez, come on. Says visual runway. What am I pressing here? It's wrong. Visual runway 8 approach is in use. Landing and departing. So we need runway 8 for landing. Visual 8. And we got the altimeter and 10 mile visibility. So let's do arrival. Runway 8. From Douchy. Execute that. Go to legs. Let's go to our plan mode and see what 8 looks like real quick. How are we getting in here? Okay, so basically we're coming from the north, go downwind and land on runway 8. Is that correct? Is that 8? That would be 8, but no, hold on a sec. Let's make sure that's correct. Let's come off of step mode here a sec. Yeah, runway 8 is correct. Alright, so init ref, flap 30. 148. It's going to be 110.7 and 77. 110.7, 77. Alright, good deal. And we can double check that and make sure weather radar is on. We're good. And we should be descending here shortly. Alright, here comes the spools back. Ooh, it's pretty outside. Runway 8 is this one right here. And it's going to be 110.7. And let's go back to the approach. Alright, first we got to do the arrival. And that arrival was the what? O'Shea 1. Okay. And then 110.7. Alright, so 110.7 and course is 77. That's correct. Alright, we're good deal. Alright, speed's good. Let's do a little bit of drag in the airplane here. Need to go back to the plan mode here real quick, make sure that it is correct. Yeah, that's the wrong runway. 8 should be going this way, not that way. So go back to arrival, O'Shea 1, Douchy, ILS 8, execute. That's more like it. Yeah, there we go. That's better. So yeah. So we go here, go downwind and come back. Alright, we're good. Let's make sure the airplane is following the map though. Nope. We need to go direct ILAC. Alright, cool. Alright, got it. Go in direct ILAC and start our descent. So last minute change there, guys. But we should be fine. Let's turn on our fasten seatbelt signs here.
As captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign, please recheck the security of your seatbelt.
That is nice. And let's make our announcements for the descent. Passengers are like, what the hell's going on?
Hey, good afternoon, folks, from the cockpit. starting a slow descent at this time. We would
Yeah,
like to ask
Saturn
you to
28.
return
We
your
can't wait for the
seats, fasten up
MD-11,
your
man. Give
seatbelts
us
for the
another
duration of
wide-body
the flight.
aircraft to fly coast to coast.
Been a pleasure
Yep,
having you on
the
board
haze
with us.
control does
Thanks
look
for
amazing.
flying with Delta today.
The haze control is in the new Fly with Lewis script, and it's called Haze Be Gone. Hold on, I'll tell you what it is. It's called. Jeez.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our initial descent. At this time, we ask that you kindly begin to recheck the security of your seatbelt. And if you've removed any items
It's
from
called
the
Set
overhead bin,
Fog
please
Be
begin to
Gone.
refill them at
It's
this
in the
time.
disabled script
Please
folder.
check around your seating area and the seat pocket in front of you for any cups
Set
and glasses
Fog
or
Be
other
Gone is
articles
what
you
you
wish
want to
to
look
discard.
for.
Kindly hand these out to the
We're high.
as they make their way through the aisle.
And we're not descending because I didn't reset the MCP here. Alright, let's do that. We are so high. Bring back to 10,000 feet. And catch back up to glide. Alright, we're good. We're going to catch it back up. But yeah, that's what it's in the disabled scripts folder. And it's called Set Fog Be Gone. And it looks very nice. It actually blends really well. Keith says, I have the Flight Factor A320 with BBS sound pack and it's great. Yes, Keith, I do have the Flight Factor with the BBS and I only fly with the BBS sound pack. BSS sound pack, that is, not the BBS. What's this airplane doing? I can't trust this airplane now. I made it destabilize. Alright, we're good. We are coming back on profile. Good deal. Yeah, the BSS sound pack is awesome, Keith, for the Flight Factor. I don't fly without it anymore. At all. Coming up to Forb, then to O'Shea. Where is that? O'Shea is there. Forb is between 11 and 7 at 250. Alright, that's cool. Drag required, I know. We're kind of high here. Yeah, we should be good for O'Shea. Yeah, we're coming back on profile there. But yep. Kyle, what's going on, Kyle? How you doing, man? You're a bit late to the stream. It's all right. You're just in time to catch my second landing. You can always rewind the video on YouTube and watch it. Spoke to your dad tonight, Kyle? I hope you did. Or a video conference or a video chat. That would be nice. You know, I hope you're setting that up. That's a good way.
No International Airport Data Information Call. 0356 Road. West Tom. Visibility 10. Few clouds at
And that scared me in a second.
25,000 close. Temperature 10. 2.7. Altimeter 3037. Visual runway 8 approach in use. Landing in departing runway.
Alright, that was A. This just kicked in for some reason. Okay, what's going on with speed here? Alright, let's go to standard mode. That's good. Speed's coming back. And we're on the approach frequency. Let me call up Jacksonville approach here. And Jacksonville approach, Delta 2806 with information Foxtrot descending by the O'Shea 1 arrival.
Delta 2806, Jacksonville arrival, squawk 2603.
Squawk 2603, Delta 2806. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Alright, above 7 there, that's good. And Nitso. Going to Kitso. Kipple, then Kitso. Let's see what waypoints that is.
2806, for contact, 4 miles out from Idea, it's going to maintain 7,000.
7,000, Delta 2806.
Delta 2806, you can expect ILS runway 1 for approach.
ILS runway 1 for approach, Delta 2806. Oh great, change the arrival on us again. Damn it.
And 209 kilo, leaving last base, Jacksonville System 9, radar service unopened, frequency change, pretty heavy night.
ILS runway 1, he said.
Roger, and thanks for the ATC.
And Delta 2806, was it ILS runway 1 or ILS runway 8? It's got to be 8. There's no ILS runway 1. It's disconnected.
Jacksonville, INT.
Okay. Did he go offline? I'm setting up for 8. Forget this. I'm not changing this at all. He just gave me instructions and he fell offline. Not good. Not good at all. We'll stick with what we have. ATC just disappeared. The plugging X-Wall box. Why did I get disconnected? Okay, there we go. Do it again. What a weird flight this is. Kyle, you cannot understand the voice. It's too deep. Yep. Hey, what's going on, Infamous MZ? Welcome aboard, man. How you doing? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Alright, let me call up Jacksonville again. Once I get connected to him. Let's do that.
Jacksonville, INT.
And I'll bring him back over here. Alright.
Thousand to go.
And Jacksonville approach Delta 2806. I wanted to update on the information. You said we're getting ILS ILS runway 8.
Yeah, that's ILS 14 if you're able to accept that.
ILS 14. Yes, we can accept that. That's 2806. Alright. ILS 14. Let's do our quick change here. Oh, shade 1 coming up to Kitso.
Post 2806, you can definitely maintain 5,000.
5,000 Delta 2806.
And 2806 reach speed 230 knots.
230 knots, Delta 2806. Alright, here we go. Set up. 230 knots. And 5,000. There we go. Now let's do release speed. Do 1,000 for now. And we also need to change the frequency here. And go init RAF. ILS runway 14 is 110.5, 137. On 10.5, 137. Man, we're just getting tossed all over. It's all good. We can handle it. Go heads down in the box. We need to check on that to make sure we get it here. ILS 14.
Those 2806, what's your next waypoint?
Delta 2806, next waypoint was going to be Kitzo, Kitzo. We can adjust that for the ILS.
From 2806, make sure you just have your ILS 14 in your FMC. When you've done that, let me know your next waypoint.
1,000 to go.
Roger that, Delta 2806. Alright, so it got all screwed up here. I'm going to go to whatever this is.
In 2806, right after you can maintain 3,000.
3,000 Delta 2806. Alright, so we're like off and high and fast, and we need to get the speed down.
Number 258 Bravo. Jacksonville since offline, leaving airspace, straight outside Sunday to cruise change.
Alright, so that's Kitso. Let me go this waypoint right here. Let me do something here, guys. Give me a sec.
58 Bravo, go ahead.
Join Bravo, leaving airspace, since offline, straight outside Sunday to cruise change.
What's the name of that waypoint right there? Ortar?
We were Unicom 228.
Ortar.
58 Bravo.
Alright, execute. Yep. Alright, perfect. We're going direct Ortar. That might be the first ILS frequency.
Those 2806 you set up 14, or do you prefer 08?
I'm locked on to 14 Delta 2806.
26 Roger, reduce speed 210 knots.
210 Delta 2806, thank you. Man, alright, we're below 10,000 anyway. Let's put on the landing lights there. And what else we needed to do is go continuous. We're descending to 3000 as you requested. That's fine. We have the ILS frequency already set up.
Delta 2806, you're 6 miles from quarter. Maintain 3000 to establish. Close the ILS runway 14 approach.
3000 to establish, ILS 14 approach, Delta 2806. Alright. So it's a straight in approach. We got that down. And pressure position set, land altitude set. Briefing is discussed. And speeds are check. And we're going to maintain 3000 until we pick up the ILS here. Looks like we are about 15 miles out. Still can't pick it up for some reason, I don't know, but it's fine. Let's retrack the frequency here real quick. It's going to be 110.5, 137. We have 110.5 and 137 in the box. Perfect. And you know what? We might not pick it up, so I'm going to have the VNAV do the descent on this here. And let's do this. Start the descent because the airport is in front of us here. And let's do a speed intervene, and we're going to bring it back to 200 knots and get flat 5 out.
2806. You can contact the tower 118.3. Have a good night.
Over to tower 118.3. Good night, Delta 2806. 118.3. Yeah, we are actually high and fast right now. We should have picked up the ILS. We're not picking up the frequency for some reason. And we are high. Let's re-speed this. Make it 1,000 feet a minute. And we might be able to pick it up our seated runway and get a manual. Let's go back to 180 knots here. Man, it got busy quick. Alright, speed's coming back. There's the airport in front of us. And we are picking up back the glide path. We're just going to do a visual landing on this. Let's make the announcement. Jeez. And we are 10 out. Good. And Jacksonville Tower, Delta 2806, ILS 14. Hey, Sim, just doing my last landing here, man. Auto brake is set to 2.
2806, Jacksonville Tower, runway 14. Wind's calm, runway 14 clear to land.
Runway 14 clear to land, Delta 2806, thank you. Alright, we can arm the speed brakes also. That's pretty good. Speed brakes arm, gear down. Alright, there's a runway in front of us. Let's go ahead and drop the gear. Let's fully configure. And my airplane. And the speed is set. Let's bring back the speed all the way. Good deal. Ref was 5. And ref is 148, 153. Perfect, we're on. That's the runway there. Alright, and let's bring back to flap 25. And then flap 30 and configure early. Alright, we got this. They confused the crap out of us coming in, but hey, it's all good. We can handle it. A little too low there. Get some speed up.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Alright, speed's good back on the center line. Let's raise the nose a little bit, gain some altitude here. But we're good. Alright, gear down, 3 green, flap set, trim set. We're a little bit low here. Let's get some trim back in the airplane and let's do it. Nose dive in this part of the approach, right? I know. Got distracted there for a second.
United 3579, wind calm. On departure, fly heading 080, runway 8. Cleared for
So
takeoff.
basically, we have no ILS here at all because it's not, aircraft didn't pick it up. Some of these airports don't have the ILS program properly, and it looks like this is one of those, but Luckily, we have some guidance, and I didn't realize that, so we're good. Alright, a little bit high now. It's good. 3 whites, 1 red, but we're on the center line, which is good. And this is runway 14 we're coming into. We got somebody out here. Alright, coming in over the trees. Somebody's taking off on that runway. That's runway 8. That's one we had set up for.
500.
UAX 379, 3579 is lined up there.
300.
Alright, speed's good.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Don't float it. Really? Floating this out. Why is my...
Delta 2806, welcome to Jacksonville, left turn 18.
left to enable Delta 2806. Jesus. You took it all the way to the end. Woo! Spring brakes can come off, reverse thrust can go in. That's good. And we're going to run it all the way to the end here. I floated that thing crap
United
way.
3579, contact Jacksonville departure. Enjoy your flight.
That was a float.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain.
We got a good landing though.
The captain has parked the aircraft.
That was a late touchdown, man. There goes the Delta.
Delta 2806, taxi to the terminal, November, Romeo.
Terminal via November Romeo, Delta 2806.
To prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during the landing.
Alright, November Romeo, where are we? Okay. November straight down, make a right out of Romeo, second taxiway. Alright, good.
However, your laptop computers and larger electronics must remain stowed.
Alright, let's do that. Turn off the strobe.
Checking in for a flight and managing your SkyMiles account.
Bring the flaps
If any
up.
of you should have questions regarding ground transportation, baggage claims, or any other information,
I need a full flap up button, that's what I
we'll be more
need.
than happy to answer any questions you may have.
Store the auto brakes.
On behalf of the Delta Sky team, our global partners, and especially your flight crew, we'd like to thank you all for flying with us. We've enjoyed having you on board and look forward to the opportunity to serve you once again.
Slow down. And lights. And pitot heat, static heat can come off, window heat. Good deal. Turn off these bad boys here, and taxi light stays on. And come here. Good. We made it. 46-minute flight. So we shaved off some time. Got it coming in. And we can turn off the auto brakes too. Man, I didn't think we were going to stop at the end of that runway. I was like crossing my fingers going, uh-oh, it just doesn't look good. But it's all good. We made it. And a decent land. Late touchdown, but great landing. What's going on, Dre? New edition. Good to see you, man. All good root beer float. Yep, float. I got to see that replay. Got to burn those brakes sometimes. You know, the Delta peanuts don't feel great in the stomach when you abruptly drop like that. For real. How's some flying? Dude, he changed the runway on me. I had a certain runway set, then he changed it. No, then I changed it because the ATIS says we are using 8. Then he changed it and gave me something completely different. So at this point, I'm completely heads down in the FMC trying to get the thing programmed. Then the ILS didn't pick up, so I didn't have that. So it's like I'm left there going like, what the hell's going on, you know? But it's all good. We saved it. Let's see, what gate are we using? Let's go to the right here and put it between the American and the Sun Country. Our APU can come on. That's good. Yeah, so that's what happened. There's like 15 things happening at the same time, man. But it's all good. Cal says, you're sorry you're not able to join your Discord. I don't know how to verify an account. I really need help. Kyle, did you, first question for you, Kyle, did you get an email from Discord? and that determines if you can join Discord or not. If you didn't get an email, I would check your junk folder, or I would go back to Discord and have them send me another email again. If you did get the email, all you got to do is just click on the link in the email, and that's it. So first you got to find out if you got the email. So let me know if you got the email. We'll start with that way. Where is that jet in that building? And now I have no gates to park because there's a jet in that building. Hold on. Yep, there's a jet in that building and there's no gates over here. Are you kidding me? So I got to turn all the way around. What the fudge? And park at this one. Okay, it's fine. We'll see what we need to do. Complete turnaround here. The ops agent, ground agent, gave us the wrong information, saying that our gate was
aircraft
available.
monitoring Jacksonville ground. Thank you for your business, Jacksonville. Or correction, Jacksonville Tower now closed. Thank you for flying Jacksonville.
Alright, so Kyle, if you didn't get an email, go back to the Discord sign up, and there should be a link there that says resend the email or to try to sign up again. Alright, make sure that you give them the right email address, because if you're one letter off, you're going to have issues. So go back to the Discord and try to sign up again, or if it says you're already a member, request the email link one more time. That would be the way I would do it, Kyle. But take it one step at a time. Make sure that you type in your email properly. Alright? And try that and let me know what happened. And once I sign off here, if you don't get it, shoot me a message in this video on YouTube. Just find it and shoot me a message and see if I can help you with it. Alright, here we go. Let's line this up and let's do that floaty float landing that we did there. I want to see how long we floated that thing, because it had to be for a while. I don't know with this airplane, man. It's I gotta make sure I have experimental flight models checked on it, because I used to be landing this airplane real good, and all of a sudden, no, it doesn't land good anymore. So it's crazy. All right, park brake. 1, 2, taxi light, anti-collision, and beacon off. Seatbelts.
Flight attendants, prepare doors for arrival, please. Project
There you go. Good deal. Alright. We landed it. Don't you know my username in Discord? Well, you said you're not signed up. That's the thing. You said you're not able to verify your account. And if you don't verify your account, I don't have the ability to verify it for you. That's going to be with Discord. So, you know, if you're in Discord and you have a username, then, you know, what's going on with it? Let me know. Alright, let's do some replay. Disconnect from X squat box. And let's replay this bad boy and see what's going on here. Let's look at the floaty float. Jeez, that's all the way down.
2500.
Alright, and let's find some tunes we can play. Here we go. Infamous MZ, man, I did get the flight factor and the sound pack, and that's one hell of a plane. Yes, it is, sir. You wanted to ask a question or recommendation of an aircraft for the group Sunday flight. Thinking about joining. Okay. The issue is we're going to Italy, and we haven't finalized what airplane. Actually, you know what? Take that back. I think we're flying the same kind of airplane. That touchdown was smooth, by the way. Let's replay that again. Yeah, I have the Eclipse 550. That would be an appropriate plane for that. The Eclipse 550 is an awesome plane. It's a light jet. It's fast. It's sporty, and you can do a lot of stunts with it, and you can keep up with bigger jets. So the Eclipse 550 would be the one to get for this group flight coming up. That's what I would go with. Kyle, you might need to sign up again if you didn't get a confirmation email from Discord. And if you go to sign up again and it says you already have one, then you go from there where it tells you how to retrieve your password or whatever you need. But this time when you sign up, make sure you put in your email slowly, because it might have sent a confirmation to the wrong email address. If you mistype it by one letter, you're going to have an issue. Float, 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 and down. Oh, Jesus. Wow. That was long. That was long. There's something going on with my throttle I need to check out. I think there's something wrong with it. It's been acting up since the last flight yesterday. Yeah, no problem. The Eclipse 550, man. It's well worth it. It's a well worth it airplane. That's what I would go with. Now watch this float. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009. Almost 10 seconds worth of float right there. It's halfway down the runway. Jesus. In my mind, I'm saying to myself, okay, go around, go around. All right, you got it, you got it. Go around, go around. I wasn't sure, man. All right, let's watch it from the runway itself. See what it looks like. I almost hit the go around button. Here we go. See, I flared a little too early there. That's what happened. And float, 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 float. Oh, Jesus. This has to be the longest float in history. Wow. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna do one from here. Forgive me there, guys. Let's watch this float again. Look at this. Wow. This is crazy. Alright, here we come. Start the flare a little too early right there. So the airplane is not settling down. Then the engine spooled up. That's on my throttle made the engine spool up for some reason. Finally got it down there. And with nothing left on the runway to stop. Went full brakes on it. Alright, let's do one more from the tower. Call it a day. Alright, here we go. Last one. Yeah, Kyle, don't give out your email next time, man. On stream here. Just keep it private. Yeah, Alberta. That's the plane I flew yesterday. That's the Eclipse 550. That's the one I recommend. That's a versatility airplane. Floaty Mac, float, float. Well, look at that. Look at that. How's a contest to see how long you can keep it above the runway? Oh, nice. Alright, that's going to be it, guys. That is going to be it, ladies and gents. Thank you so much for joining me on a Monday evening or Tuesday morning or whatever time it is where you are. Monday night. Appreciate you guys as usual, hanging out with me, checking out the streams. And thank you very much for hitting that like and the subscribe button there. Thanks for all your patience and all you guys do. Appreciate it so much. I will see you on the next stream. If it's not tomorrow, it's definitely going to be Wednesday. I'll be doing another stream for you guys, alright? Alberto, see you, man. Kyle, see you, sir. Infamous MZ, see you. Saturn 28, you're the man. Dre New Edition, thank you very much for joining me, man. Passat Dream, thank you so much. Spags, you know who you are. The Forgotten Passenger, Gene Harrell, HD Sim, all you guys. Thanks for all the questions, all the contributions, you guys. Luis Miguel Torres, man, thanks a lot. Avio Man. And Mr. J. Johnson, thanks for the tip and all the stuff you helped with in the stream. I appreciate that. But I'll see you guys later. See you guys no later than Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Take care. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey Kyle, my name in Discord is Explain1972. It's my Discord. Just look for that channel.